What? 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 Samantanis! What? Who's the man who's got all the skills to make the ladies blush? That's Alex D. You best believe I'm gonna show you on Sunday. What's up, Justina? Busy. All work and no play makes Justina a... What was it? All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy, makes Justina sad. Chocks! We're late! Makes Justina a grumpy girl. What? Almost there, guys. Chuckles is just being fashionably late. Much appreciated, VQ. I've seen the post in the club. Alessandro, hi. Alexandra, how you doing? Plug it in. Yes.
Yeah, we'll talk about this.
What's wrong? What? Chisholm. Hey Frank, yes. Video coming very soon.
You got a drink, yeah?
Yes, I got this one for now, thanks. Evil laugh for giving the points of 0 to the club on Sunday. That's right, Jason. Chuckles needs that Red Bull to get this party on the road. Alright, it is time.
Yeah.
Start recording, crack that open. What is up, guys? Well, sit you
Go on,
down
carry
first.
on, go on,
Okay,
go on.
otherwise, you know, I can't even.
I can multitask.
You
Go
can
on.
multitask. What is up, guys? This is Alex from First Figures.
Hey there, everyone. This is Chuckles.
Welcome to Friday Q&A with the Chocks and a 118.
18.
Aye, for reals. It is, of course, the 10th of May 2019. Good morning, America. Good afternoon, EU. Good evening, Asia. And you should be sleeping, Australia. How's your week been? Have you been having a good one? Let us know in the comments. What have you been up to? We'd love to hear all about it. Did you get a new FRF in? Did you enjoy your sound? Did you have a good time in the club? What has been keeping you up at night? What has been the highs and what has been the lows? We want to hear it. All I know straight away is Samantanis straight away is jumping straight into the week in review, and the most important thing, of course, is your haircut.
Really?
It goes, nice haircut, Charles.
Thank you very much. I'm glad you noticed.
What's up, Neffy? How you doing? You've been having a good one. Haha, like it, top fan. In the house. You're gonna come see us at Gamescom this year? Let us know in the comments. MAD, you don't actually know, but Chocks is actually just as bold as me.
Stress.
That's what he says, too much stress.
Stress.
Frank, which videos were amazing this week? Which ones have you been excited about? What is up? Ronald Jacobs in the house. What is going on, Carlos? Coming at us live from YouTube. Bridget Mackenzie, great week. Spyro PVC is in the house finally in the US and will ship out soon. I like it. Neffy, did you lurk on the booth or did you come and shake our hands? Because I'm obviously your profile. Hello, nice to meet you. Hello, nice to meet you. Did we do any of that? Did we do any of that, or did you just like hover around and check out what's going on? What's going on?
She was on the booth.
Yeah, she was on the. I noticed that she said she picked up.
I'll tell you what. This time Gamescom will bring All Might, let you shake his hands, and then we'll put him back in the suitcase and send it back to US.
Hashtag still too soon.
Just kidding, Neffy. All right, I'll bring the other All Mights as well.
Oh Jesus! Oh Jesus! Beans to see take that 3 times. How's that even possible? Is it a film? Or is it like them in concert? Let us know, Yvonne. Set Dog Angel needs that so that SD to ship very, very soon. Didn't shake your hand, was too shy to engage while your mummy was there. I'm such a mummy's boy. But don't worry, it's not like if I shook your hand, mum was going to come along and attack you. So hopefully... Although my parents are coming again next year, or this year, but only on certain, like, I think it's the Saturday or something like that. So, when are you going to come and see us? Aye. Long live King Chockles.
Are we sitting low? Usually can... Yeah, that's about right, isn't it?
A bit better, but you always lean in.
Always lean in.
That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Aku, Shovel Knight, Midna, now you're waiting to see Guts. You come to the right place, you're going to see the debut of that soonish. But first, let us just quickly roll it back, Chocks. This, of course, is not only Chocks in a 118, but also it is, of course, the Jet Black validation. And Chocks, what does that mean?
You see that timer over there? There? Over there?
In 52 minutes and 48 seconds, something's going to happen, Chocks. What's going to happen?
Validation. Because last week was a reservation. You had a whole week to digest all the information that we posted online.
Aye.
The product, the pricing, the shipping, etc. The photos, the videos, all that stuff for the whole week. So tonight, hopefully, guys, you place your pre-orders. And when 52 minutes is up, we will do the validation. What that means is you're validating for your signature edition. What that means is you get extra reward points, extra signature card signed by Alex, and your extra signature edition holographic sticker, right? And all
you need to do is just hit that button in the next 24 hours.
Yeah, just make sure you remember your password, you log into your account, and then we will be there with you counting down to the validation. So if you do not know where to go, do let us know in the comments, or check out the FAQ on our website, on our blog section. In there, the FAQ is pretty much the same every single time we do the launch. It explains everything about how to pre-order and how to validate.
Well, Miguel's got a lot of mileage out of that first template, hasn't
he? But we're still there, yeah.
How do I say? So, guys, go ahead. If you have a Jet Black on reservation, go and find that refresh button where you know you're supposed to find it. Let us know if you can't find that refresh button, and we will help you.
I've seen a few people,
James in the
I've seen a few people saying that,
where's that silver video?
They purchased Spike, but they didn't validate at the time. Now they picked up Jet, and it's their first time validating. So yeah, guys, do let us know how. If you're having trouble understanding the whole process, do let us know. And it's really straightforward. Really straightforward.
Over to you, Chocks. I'll let you take this next one. We have a question.
From Frank.
Aye.
Frank. I don't see it here. Kind of weird. Oh, there it is. No? Oh, it's faster there over there. Question about Jet Black validation. I heard we can get the same numbers for Spike and Jet Black. How do you process that? Well, basically, it's not about validating to get the same number. It's authenticating. So, obviously, Spike is not out in the market just yet, but very, very soon. If you pre-order Jet during this pre-order phase, right? Once you get Spike, you authenticate your Spike, and then by the time when Jet Black is ready to, just before shipping, Sunny will assign the numbers. So if you authenticate it before it gets shipped out, then you should get the same number for Jet Black.
So, you and Jones, if you redeem Spike, when you mean redeem Spike, you mean authenticate Spike, you will get the same number for Jet. That is correct. Absolutely. What James says, when you receive Spike, make sure you authenticate it on the FRF site.
That's right.
Hashtag James knows. By the way, James, how's it been going? I know it's you and I were like a little bit, lovers quarrel, lovers tiff. Dancing around. A bit of that, way back when, in terms of the CS posts. Your opinions. Are we still cool? Are we cool? It's all good in the hood? Just check in, James. And I appreciate you still been coming on to the show in the love, joining us every week, and I appreciate that all the time. So just want to say thank you. Even if I know you're not happy about what happened about the CS threads, still want to say thank you for being here and supporting us. So thank you.
No worries, Joe.
Alright. Yeah, so just make sure that everyone can find that refresh button for that Jet Black order, that blind pre-order, or whatever you got going on there. Make sure you find it and let us know if you can or can't. In the meantime, Chocks, who we got on IT duty today? Is it the Big L?
It's just Lorenzo,
It's just the Big L, alright.
Yeah.
He's now sending out reminder emails to everybody who has a pre-order to come and validate. Is that correct?
That's right, yeah.
Boom. I like it.
They would have received a validation email earlier on in the day, about 12 hours ago. So this will be the second validation if they've actually purchased, reserved a Jet Black. So they would receive 2 emails.
The first one was a general one to everybody to come and get it.
Yeah.
Get it. And then just the general one, just get your asses back. Just more like a plain text kind of get your ass back on.
I'm not sure. Is it a plain text?
Hey, Lorenzo is in the house. You can see him there on Facebook saying hi all. Like, subscribe, everything. If you've got any issues with the IT side, hit that bad boy up. There's no point in going through the middleman. Just nag at him and he'll get it done. Get it? Sorry, Lorenzo. You just been spammed. Sweet James, I appreciate it. I appreciate your support and being here today as well. I appreciate that. Mysterious! How you doing? Chan Smith, when we hit validate, doesn't matter if we have Spike validated, correct? As long as we validate today, aight, for the next 24.
Yeah.
The 24.
24 hours to validate for your signature edition stuff. The goodies.
Aight. David Blake Pavey, validate some new Zelda statues for us, please. No problem. Hashtag Year of Zelda 2020. I'll see you there. We're almost there anyways. We're almost at 2020, so...
Yeah.
Goes so quickly, doesn't it, Chocks?
Yeah.
How is it that we're already 5 months into the year? It was only Chinese New Year the day before that, and before that was just Christmas. Yowzers.
Yeah, guys. So if you're not in the club,
China?
make sure you join the club, because every time we do the validation, there will be a poll in there, which is for the signature edition card design. So because of Jet Black, there's only one version, which is the exclusive version. There will be a single poll in there, sometime between now until 46 minutes where the validation starts. So sometime between there will be a poll in the club. So do let us know which design you like. Usually there's 2 cards with the fronts and the backs. Just let us know which one you like, and then Sandy will go through the polls and then see which one you guys want. And of course, it depends on licensor approval as well. So, but it's good to participate.
So, Maria Leanne Bauer, do I need to validate today to get the same number? The answer is no. but you do need to validate today to get the day one bonuses. If you get Spike and you authenticate him, your... Right, correct me if I'm wrong. Your Jet will automatically get the same number as your Spike. It doesn't matter if you validate or not. The only thing that matters is if you are after them signature edition bonuses, and then you need to do it within a 24-hour period. So that's what you need to concern yourself about now.
Yeah. Right now you're here anyway, so you might as well just validate during the stream, and then make sure you authenticate your Spike once you get him.
You're very welcome, Maria. Maria.
James Test. This year seems more like year of Sonic, with all the announcements on Sonic statues.
You know what? This year I said we've had
It could be the year of Okami. It could be the year of
Spyro.
It could be the year of Crash.
Could be the year of Z. Could be the year of Z. Could be the year of Z. Don't say Alex. Could be the year of Z. No, don't say Alex. It got you in trouble last time you said it. Don't say the year of Z.
2019 Alex was predicting everything wrong. So, no, sorry, 2018 Alex.
Yeah, absolutely. 2019 Alex is far more accurate. He's been looking in his crystal ball. Where the hell is that, like,
what?
That
what?
That block, question block.
I think I still went over there.
Is it the year of Zelda? No. Better track back next year. Oh, okay. Oh dear.
When is the year of Metroid? Good
Hello,
question,
didn't we start the whole year with Metroid? We started the whole year. And you know what it's like? One new pre-order up every 3 years. I'll see you in 3 years' time. Could be the year of Zalex. Oh, I like it. So yeah, definitely Sonic. I got over my it's no use.
Mm-hmm.
I got over my personal insults to me. And therefore, we are back at it again, going in full force, Chocks. Full force. And nothing brings more people to the FRF fam than the PVC Nation, and that is why Sonic is going to go out there. Of course, we dabbled with PVC Sonics way back when, 6-pack, and the 3 5-inches back in the day, but we've never done one in the new era, and of course, you've seen that debut at ECCC, and of course, we showed a little bit of that to yesterday or the day before, talking about finish the sentence, gotta go, boom, 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 gotta go, boom, boom, boom. The year of Castlevania.
True that. Could be.
I did say Dracula for Halloween, didn't I, Chocks? I didn't say which one.
Which Halloween, yeah.
I? Just the Metroid tease. I've got so much Metroid stuff in the works. Oh, nice. Oh, did you, by the way, post it in the club? Share the stream?
Yeah.
Pin it, all that good stuff?
Yeah.
Then where the hell is everyone?
I don't know. Where's everyone?
Where is everyone? The year of anime is going to... FRF anime is going to be sort of get progressively bigger and bigger as we do more of those pieces. And we've got a lot of sort of stuff. I think MHA will help us go a little bit higher as well. The year of 0 Legend of Zelda statues. Alright, Ronald Jacobs. That's what I meant to say. Daddy Drac is looking tight. Tease me, baby, till I lose control. Gilbert Rivers, what it do? What is what do? What is what do? Stephen Burns, that's interesting. We would have sent out all of those notifications. I'm surprised you didn't get an email. Check your spam. Nice one, work phone Gmail account. Spike was his first.
Who?
Nice. Work phone Gmail account.
Oh, okay.
And
YouTube,
so
yeah.
that was that just when he came back from Gamescom? So less than sort of less than a year. September, October, November sort of time.
But it was shown quite early, right? During the C3.
Oh yes, it was.
Yes.
Oh yes, it was. The Shaker Slate is looking nice. I know a lot of you guys are like, what? I'm like, hello. Damned if you do, and you're damned if you don't. Jason says a Resin Metro will be so sweet. 90k members before Xmas. That boy is hungry for that. Streets of Rage tea.
Yeah.
Speaking of Spike, has a shipping time in the calendar everywhere for calendar. What's the deal? I don't know. What's up, Nana? I need to check that out. Alrighty, notices, Chocks, let's do it!
Alright guys, so tonight, yes indeed, is the Jet Black validation. So in 40 minutes time.
Aaron Boomer Jakia says, signature edition statue should include Long Live King... What? Long Live King Chockles! King Chockles t-shirt.
Wow.
Aye, that'd be nice.
Alright, so Jet Black validation tonight. Okay guys, so remember that, 40 minutes time. Pre-orders that are still open, the mini Aquos, they're going really well. So pre-orders are open until 24th of May or longer, depending on if it reaches its 1,000 unit target edition size. Same with Jet Black as well. So just want to highlight that Jet Black is pre-orders open until 7th of June. So if you can't make it for validation tonight, or for any other reasons, you're waiting for end of the month, or you're on holiday, you can't do anything pre-order wise until you get back, whatever it is, the pre-orders open until 7th of June or until further notice, depending on the edition size. Again. Right, other pre-orders that are still open: Warpstar Kirby, Psycho Mantis, Alphonse, Phoenix Wright, Shovel Knight Player 2, Mimic, Meta Ridley, Solid Snake SD, and Mario and Yoshi.
Did you say Meta Ridley? You did.
I did, yep.
Cool.
Meta Ridley, yep.
And then?
And next Monday is a public holiday, May the 13th. So guys, don't be alarmed if you're not getting email responses or ticket responses until probably most likely your Tuesday, because the guys will come back on Tuesday, which would still be your Monday, depending on where you are, maybe US or EU. But Australia, Asia guys, you know what's up. Our Tuesdays is your Tuesday, literally. So yes, so if you don't get a reply, wait for a couple more days, maybe Tuesday, Wednesday, your time. And also payments as well, guys. Normally we take payments manually on a Monday as well. So don't be alarmed if you see your flexi payment says payment due. That will automatically update itself a couple of days afterwards with the correct dates. So I've been told. Yeah, so don't be alarmed, guys, if the payment due thing is shown.
Oh, chicken.
Chicken!
Chicken! Speaking of which, Chocks, week in review, let's do this.
Alright.
Play search, Sekiro, number 4. Not even a single chicken met its untimely death.
Really? Okay.
What's that? Nope. Just drunken bitch boys took them out. Absolutely no problem. Only 21 death strokes. It was a absolute budget bargain budget. Only $818 I had to piss up the wall. 21 deaths, 210 reward points, and a code that was redeemed about 450 or 460 times, something like that. So only cost me 800, not even 4 digits. So it was a cheap. However, Chocks, it has to be said that I ran away from all the bosses, and I have to face them pretty soon, unless
It's gonna come.
I do a 4-hour stream of just me grinding the same thing again and again and again.
Keep running away. It's like deja vu.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so you never have to face your bosses.
I guess I can ask the group very quiet. I can ask the team out there. Tell me how is it to run away from the bosses that give me all the bloody hints. Oh, I'm so ill today.
They'll go through me first to get to you.
Yeah, that's true. Still winning on my 700 run away from who that Chakam points.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. You gotta pay.
Have you not got
what?
Your 700 points, Nana say? That I gave you, right? To walk away. Did I not tell Phil to do that?
I guess you probably didn't, right? Right away, right?
No, that was a long time ago, yeah?
It was only last week.
Are you talking about? It's like 4 weeks ago, at least.
4 weeks? No way.
Yeah. It is.
It's episode 116, right?
What is it? What?
He took your offer of 700.
So two weeks ago.
You gave this lame offer, and I was like, you gave a lame offer, not lame for Nana say, but lame for us, right? So you
what day was that? Friday.
I can't remember. 116, episode 116. Ah, there it is. It's 26th of April.
Yeah, so the 26th here. 26th of April.
26th of April. It was only 2 weeks ago. A month. Jeez.
Yeah, no, I never.
So
did
one
it.
day for us is like
No, I never did
5
it.
days for you, right?
I never did it. Who else? Who else?
Who else? That's it. No one else.
Nobody else. Of course, they didn't bother you with.
Yeah, that's a stupid
guy.
question. Who else?
Yeah, nobody else. Of course. The only reason why anybody got any points is because this guy ran away.
You've been so used to giving out points on the wrong freaking day.
I know.
All on Sunday.
What's your real name? Okay, Kai. Was it? God, can you?
Yeah.
Okay, Miara, Meara, something like that. Just confirm it, innit? Is it Mayira or Miara?
Just PM Alex.
No, don't PM me, Jesus. Don't need no PM. I'm sorting it out, innit? I just want to make sure I got his name right, innit? What does? There's no E there. Kaimara. What? Is that like some bullshit like Chimera? I know what you're like with your aliases. Why don't you generate? So it's MEARA, yeah? It's gating. Why don't you generate the codes and hand them out in PMs during the stream? That sounds like a lot of hassle.
Yeah.
That's what Phil's there for. If I generate a code, I'm not going to generate it for one person. Let's be clear. If I'm going to generate it, it's going to be because lots of people are going to get it. It's adding the value. The CS, they give you that one-on-one, really nice looking after on a one-on-one basis.
Yeah.
Very the sort of specifics for you. Whereas me, I'm more about that general stuff. So when people are like, can you look up my order and 3445 and what's happening with my payment plan? I'm like, dude, CS is where you're at, mate. You're still not telling me how to spell.
Alright, thanks, Andre.
Fill out how to figure out write your fucking name. It's MEARA, yeah? Just want to
Just type it out.
I'm just looking at it right now, innit?
No, I'm saying Nana said just type it out.
It's too late now. I'm looking up myself. What's the point? God. Figure it
Yeah,
out myself.
now it's typed
it's
it
too
out.
late, mate. Too late. Don't count. Too late. I'm not even interested anymore. Have I done it? Right. Phil has been instructed. But, as Chockles was saying, the 13th, i.e. Monday, is a public holiday.
Yeah, you're not getting those points until next week. Tuesday or Wednesday.
Aye. For realsies. For realsies. Thanks, Andre Gado. I appreciate that. You could generate a code for this stream, though, instead of doing it after. And then what, just let you guys know on the stream at the end. Well, that'd be quite interesting, wouldn't it?
Oh, what? Sorry.
Like, give the points, give the codes on the stream.
Don't make any fucking difference. We'll just copy and paste it and put it in those bloody watchtower threads.
Alright.
You guys. And it's funny. It's funny, guys. I don't know. I can't remember the name. The person that set up that silent thread. It ain't freaking silent in there. It's
Ping,
like,
ping, ping, ping.
Please don't like my comment. Boom. Somebody likes it. Get your shit together, guys.
Like Chocks, as always, we set up these things.
Nobody bloody reads that guy. I don't know. Sorry, I don't know, credits to the guy who wrote that whole bullshit out, right? Please, and then keep it silent. Yeah, keep it real. Just post a code. No need to say thanks. Blah blah blah. And then the first person just does the opposite.
Look, Chocks, let's just say, like we started up this club, we all started with good intentions. It just
Yeah.
happened to not.
Now I'm being picking up. What did you put in those chicken?
I like it. Alrighty, let's keep on going then, Chocks.
All right, where are we?
So just Sekiro, so that's what we've done.
Yeah.
I'll be back at it again on Sunday at 10 PM Hong Kong time. Come and join. Chocks, did you watch a little bit of it?
Yeah, I do watch it. I do come in and watch it. And then once you start screaming, oh, fucking hell, turn it off. And I
Well, turn me down, innit?
Yeah. And then I come back in the end, it's like, oh, fucking hell, how many points?
Are you watching on your phone or
I just
something?
I watch on my phone. I just go in there and check in every hour and then because fuck, dude, you're here on your own.
Right?
I've got, God knows, you know, fine, you have your little belly dance session. Man, you have a heart attack in here. Who's no one's gonna find out until next Tuesday.
I know, right? I know, right? What's up, bag of loss?
Guys, so make sure, guys, if you watch the stream on Sunday, you know, touch wood, nothing happens to Alex, but just say that he's gone silent for like
No, so I got a
10 minutes or so.
I got a heart attack. I can just check on my
just
my heartbeat. And if
just make sure you guys, you know, keep alerting everyone. You know, so
what if I die?
No, if you like disappeared for like 10 minutes or so.
Because I've like fallen off.
Yeah.
Honestly, I feel so like I feel hot and sweaty.
Of course, the adrenaline pumping.
I feel it much more when everyone's watching, rather than like if I was to do it. I don't think I've never felt that kind of intensity. Typically, I know that Sekiro is quite known for that, and I don't typically play those kinds of games. So, because I ain't got time for that, right? Like if I die straight away, I'm like, oh, fuck it. I mean, you know, like, to a certain extent, but I don't think I've ever felt that kind of sort of pressure and.
Well, it's like being in the arcades. You go in the arcade, you sit there playing a game, blah, 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 and then having tons of people behind you watching you.
This is speaking from experience.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Blanca, jump, squash. How did that Red Bull competition go?
I just went for the cap. I didn't care about it.
And you got the cap.
Yeah. And I just and then the guy that sat next to me, this kind of
Brazilian, you said.
Brazilian guy.
Yeah.
The other day I saw him on TV.
What?
On View TV. You know View TV.
Yeah. What was he? The champion of?
No. The View TV was just a kind of a short, half an hour show about, immigrants living in Hong Kong.
All right.
And he's just talking about him
coming over, smashing everybody
how
up
he's
at Street Fighter.
No, he's not even ranked really high, but you know he's based in Hong Kong, part-time a net tutor. Yeah.
Well, we're hiring.
No.
Net tutor.
NET, is it called NET?
Internet.
No, NET. Is it?
Is that the internet?
No, not NET. It's like teaching English.
Oh.
Is it NET? Yeah,
okay.
NET. Yeah.
Okay.
Native English Teacher. Yeah, net scheme.
Oh, therefore, you can pick this bad boy up on redbubble.com. We have a website there that is selling this cool stuff.
Yeah, just stick around, sign up to Redbubble because every so often they send out codes and you can have like 20% off. So use those codes. If I receive an email with those codes, I'll post that in the club as well. So just in case you guys want to wait until, because I know you mean like sometimes shipping costs might be a bit high for those kind of stuff, but yeah.
Can I play Soul Calibur? Isn't Soul Calibur on the PC? Didn't they make Soul Calibur 2 arcade or something on the PC?
I don't know.
On Steam?
I don't know. There's a lot of stuff coming on PC.
No. Like
There's a
from
ton
way
of-
back when. And if so, can I like smash noobs? Let me see. Soul Calibur 2 online.
Did your comments moving?
Yeah.
I guess everyone's lazy to type today, huh?
Alright. There's only 80 people in the stream, Chocks. Call me back when there's 100, then I'll drop that Guts video. Yeah. Soul Calibur 2 HD online.
But that Guts video was done today.
Yeah.
And it hasn't been edited, right?
No. No, I just did it just now.
What height are we looking at for the Sonic resin running by the checkpoint? From Brandon Dando.
Oh, it's not on PC. That's a shame.
I don't think it's ever been released on PC. PC's not really known for like fighting games, right? Besides Street Fighter 5.
Yeah, it's never been. That's a shame. Sekiro is dead. Don't worry, Carlos Sequeiro's coming back on Friday. Andy, I'm not doing that, especially because I know you're just gonna bloody spoil it for everyone and copy and paste it and edit the video and upload it into the club. Like I know what you did for midnight. I was watching you. Come see my games. Come, let's go. Let's go. Actually, no, you fucking talk. Forget that shit. Unless I get on a chair. Like, come on, let's go. All right, Chocks. Let's keep on going then. So, the couple of things.
Yeah.
Harvey came over, checked out we had a company lunch on Monday, or Friday, or Tuesday, something like that, I can't remember.
Yeah.
And then a picture of Harvey in front of all the Spyros standing up. We still don't know what we're doing with that. That's actually something I need to review with Dan.
Mm-hmm.
So that's something that's what I'm working on at the moment. We get that sorted out. We did a tee-hee on the Sonic base, and I think that was mainly about...
Yeah, I saw that.
Is it Gotta Go Fast, that one, yeah? Gotta Go, finish the sentence. Is that the one he's talking about?
No.
Oh, right. Yeah. Gotta Go Fast, etc., that one. I did a couple of other tee-hees. Got a couple of other tee-hees, and that was there was this like close-up of the base of something. Nobody knows what it is. Then also the close-up of this sort of fire emblem kind of thing. Not quite fire emblem, but you know,
Yeah,
it's
what
kind
is
of
that
like...
anyway? Do I know what it is?
Of course you do.
Okay.
You do not know?
Not from that shot. You guys are gonna love this piece.
Then there is so those are a couple of tee-hees. I wonder if you guys know what that is. Wonder what is. So I'm gonna go.
You've done how many more tees? Because I don't know. I still.
I did 2 tee-hees.
Oh, that's fine then. Because sometimes when I use the Facebooks to filter all your...
It's hard to find on the tee-hees.
No, it's just Facebook doesn't show the posts sometimes.
Mm.
Yeah, it's not being accurate.
Nice one. Nicholas Newland. I want to give you money. Let me buy a Spyro. Well, we have quite a few of those Spyros, and I tee-heed a few of those this week. The first one was the Spyro 2, Ripto's Rage, or Gateway to Glimmer. If you are UK-based, whatever you know it as, Spyro 2, there is a PVC that's coming up where he's looking over his shoulder. Now, I posted about this before, Chocks, but it was still a work in progress. But now it's time to actually submit this bad boy to the big A, and we added yellow paint along those spines just to bring it out as per the actual cover. So we're going to be doing that next week. If not, it's already yet. I don't know if Buffy actually did it this week. I don't know. It's to be submitted. The other one, Chocks, was the Spyro reignited resin. I did a little side view and people could see the way that we've done the teeth. Now, we'd shown that before in the grey one, but a lot of people maybe not have seen that. We did that, of course, as a Christmas reveal. A Christmas reveal, we did one of those, absolutely. So it was really nice to sort of show that. We're getting at that point where we can submit that. It looks absolutely stunning. It is quite a bit bigger than the OG Spyro, so expect it to be more expensive than that.
Yeah.
It is quite a bit, the piece and the footprint is definitely a bit of an upscale on that one. Although Spyro himself, he's slightly bigger as well, but overall you can see that they're the same scale, but the overall composition and the footprint and the whole piece, and it's flying, it's got some nice sort of engineering in there as well. That looks really nice, but as I said, I'd expect to see that for more expensive than the original OG, which was, as you know, probably a little bit on the low side if you go back on it. But that's what we do. That's what we do. Hey, Damien. Good to be back on the stream. You're absolutely right, Damien. I saw, and speaking, I know that you are a massive MGS fan. So one of the things I actually did was the LSB and GSB. There's been quite a few things of LSB and GSBs this week. Mm-hmm. The first one was obviously showing that spike. Sorry, that
Artorias.
No. That snake. Showing that snake. But also, of course, you and I, we did a documentary, of course, of the GSP and LSP of the OG ones, and that, of course, is Artorias. And that was really nice to do, and I said a picture of me with my arm around the LSB, saying that a new head of our security Artie, he's affectionately known as Artie. The boy's big. Big. And as I was saying to you before, Chocks, what I said to you before about the weight, I was right. It wasn't at that stage yet. I expect 4 to 5 less than that.
Okay.
But, still, it's what it's still going to be. And I confirmed with the team today that it will be shipped in 2 boxes.
Okay, interesting.
1, 2,
Yeah.
and then I think the other one can be the 3. Because you got to get it under. There's a sweet spot that the courier simply go, oh! If it's more than 3 meters good, you can fuck right off. And we got to go into sort of a very different style of delivery, and it becomes incredibly more expensive. So we need to make sure that each box is within a 3 something size, 3 meter size.
3 meters.
Alright.
Yeah.
Agolos, the mini Akkus have sound? Nope, they do not. That's a life-size version specific thing. You're very welcome, Damien. Nice try, Randy. Nice try. Only 11 more. Get on with it, mate. Sort it out. Rally the Guts fans. Is Spike shipping soon? Stephen asks. And the answer is yes. We have confirmed Australia, sort of the China warehouse will ship up next week. And the rest will follow in as soon as we get the feedback on that.
Yeah, I mean, the guy, if you check the club, we've posted the unboxing photos for Spike. The samples came this week. So we've took photos of the box dimensions, the measurements, they're all in there. Check out the photos. And then we did a 360 photo shoot of Spike. So they checked out fine. Those are the final production samples. If they are good to go, then the shipment is good to go. So that has been given the green light. So the Australia shipment should be targeted for next week.
That's right, Rob. Nice one. So Singapore shipping next this week. You should be getting some notifications for payments. Chocks, just want to answer Lincoln Kelly's question.
Lincoln Kelly on Facebook.
Right.
So if we already authenticate the Spike, do we still need to do it for Jet? Or just wait until we get ours and enter in the details then to get the same number? Does the same apply for signature day 1 stuff? Look, Lincoln, just if you're here tonight, from in 18 minutes all the way 24 hours, just validate.
Yeah, just to be clear, Lincoln, authenticate and validate are different things.
2 separate things.
If you authenticate Spike, you will get the same number for Jet without doing a single thing. You don't need to validate or anything like that. The validation is specifically to get your signature edition or push for a lower number if you don't authenticate your Spike. If you don't authenticate your Spike, technically I believe the system should mean that it won't try and match your number with your other Spike. It won't try to match your number with Spike. It won't try to match your Spike number with Jet because you didn't authenticate, and therefore it will go by your default number based on your validation time. So those are 2 reasons to validate. Mr. Bookbinder.
Guys, you will have plenty of time to authenticate your Spike, because let's say Spike goes out next week for Australia region. Let's say give or take a month or 2 for the rest of the world, right? So a month or 2 for the rest of the world. Assuming Jet Black doesn't reach its 1,000 edition size, that pre-order, that's why we put an estimation. The production time for Jet is going to be around about a year anyways. So you give or take, you're going to have about 10 months time to authenticate your Spike.
Hey, Neo D, is Cal Vorderman still around? Is Countdown still a thing? Let me know in the comments. Joe, in terms of New York Comic Con, if not this year, then most likely next year. We're still not sure about our latter part of the year convention plans. The Andy Prentice, there he goes on YouTube. He's the one who you need to blame for that chat group. Who the hell is Rachel Riley? That's a new one. Never heard that name before. 3 p.m. in a house on Twitch. Um, 100 plus view? No. Oh yeah, it is. All right, Chocks. Boom. There it is. Alrighty, Google Rachel Riley. I will do, because I've got a 9 or 10 minute video of me droning on in the longest time in coming updated prototype video for Guts. I'm gonna roll that right now. Don't go anywhere if you are a Berserk fan, and we will see you on the other side. What is up, guys? This is Alex from First Figures. I'm now giving you guys a look at the changes that we've done with Guts. Now there are lots of them, and we need to go through each one, so this is probably going to be quite a long video, so we're going to go through all that good stuff now. Let's start with the head. Right, the first one, this head itself, right, ignore the fact this angle is the wrong angle for this one, right? I want to just take this head off here, okay? And I'm going to take off this one over here. This is the revised one. Alright, let's have a look at the changes here. The first one is this. We'll go from the top down. This part is all the same, however, this one now is much better. In the middle, there is gaps in between each of the hair grooves right there, okay? That's the first thing. The second thing is, we have made some changes to the actual teeth. Before, the teeth were completely flat here and very flat here, whereas here you can see he has canines over there. The canines are a little bit more pointy and there's a little bit more shape to the bottom one as well. The next really obvious thing is the size of the mouth opening. If you look at the original one, right, it's a little bit boxy and rectangular. Okay, it's a little bit boxy and rectangular, so we have changed that to be a lot more sort of white, a little bit of a V shape there. It's a trapezoid. It's been a while since I've done some trigonometry or any of that good stuff. So those are the changes that we've done for the face, and I think it looks a lot better, hopefully. I mean, they're subtle changes, but I think it makes a huge difference. The other one is, if we look at the side, before, the way that there was this neck stretch here, it was missing this line tendon going in that kind of V shape that happens when you strain your neck to turn, and in this case it's turning towards the left. This one now has it, and this one didn't have it. That's the one before. Alright, so let's put it back on so we can now go through the other changes, because there are, again, a lot of changes that we've done. But before we go on to the actual structural changes, whilst we've just done the head changes, the head comments, let's really look at the two exclusive heads that come there. The first one, again, it's the same thing, boom, boom, same problems there. The second one is rework the teeth. This one is the bloody variant, but also the tendon over there. That's been changed as well. So that is pretty straightforward, and the other one is more serious face. Again, the old one here is completely filled in, and this one is separated. And what we got over here, again, it will be the neck thing. Okay, so we've completely redone all of that. Now let's actually pull back and actually have a look at the actual pieces themselves, and let's focus on some of the changes here. The first one is, let's talk about the coloring. The color of the bandages is now a much sort of lighter gray compared to what it used to be here. So you can see that, 1, 2. There's quite a big difference. If you pull it back between the two, there's quite a difference between the two colors. And this is something that we checked with the club, and we went with this one. The second thing is, let's talk about the actual sword itself. Before, we had this grip, which is on this side and on that side, which is incorrect. As you can see, we've removed it and only have it on the Haimei-Zhuang. So we haven't put it on there yet. It's missing it. It's got to go in there. So it will be on one side. That's the first thing. Second thing is, just ignore this gap here. That's going to be sorted out as well. The other thing is the pommel. Look at the size of that beast, and then here it is much smaller. If I pull it back, you can see there is a difference in the size of that. People requested that we make it a little bit smaller, so that's what we did. All right, we aim to please. Now, an engineering aspect is, I can't tell you how many times we had samples where this thing broke and separating it out wasn't so easily kept in there. Now, the engineering on this bad boy has got a really nice, good magnet that can, just sort of go in and stay put. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. The other thing is, if we're still keeping it on the sword, we've improved the blood effect. Right now, as maybe you can't see, there's a lot more with the blood on the bloody version, just to be clear. The blood has a little bit more gloss to some of the areas, and we made it a little bit, some areas have gloss, some areas don't have gloss, just to give it a bit of variation. If you compare it to this one over here, this is all quite matte in effect. And a little bit, how do I say, 1, 2, 3, 4, a little bit too much like that. So this one has more it still has the sort of lines, but it has some that are darker than the others, and therefore a bit more variation between them. Okay. The next thing is, we made a sort of mistake here. If you look at the way that this is here, this didn't make any sense. This part here and this part here. We knew that there was a reason for there to be a screw here and a screw here in order for that to then go and connect in between there. So we completely reworked it, and boom, we're gonna bring it over here. There you go. We extended that, made sure it connected to that point there, and the same thing for that over here as well, in order for it to have that feeling to look a little bit more realistic. So if you look from the side, it's the kind of attention to detail that we feel was very important to bring it back. No one really sort of, I think, spotted that initially, but we saw it, we thought we're going to change that. All right, so that is that. Now, I just want to quickly say, this effect of the dots look awful, so I'm asking them to stop doing that. It's got to be done by a different technique, certainly not using a paintbrush for the blood. We're going to rework that, and you can see in other examples here, it looks really terrible, one dot, 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 dot. So I'm making sure that's not going to happen, so don't worry about that. Again, this is the exclusive eye. He's looking down at you know what. We'll come back to the base a little bit later on. The other thing is, this over here is the chain, which obviously holds his sword. Now, currently the angle is a little bit weird. It's kind of going and flowing in towards the cape, which is a bit wrong. We're going to have it from this angle. It's going to be a little bit more going backwards. Right now you can see it's kind of curving off to the right, which is weird. But it's nice to have that piece in motion. And you can't really even see it, but we're going to know it's there. Before, what happened before was it was just hanging down completely, and it was looked a bit lame. This was the previous cloak, cape, and it was so easy to break. We've changed to the way that we've had the assembly method, so that's much easier to swap on and swap off. That's an engineering thing that you can't really see from the outset, but you will appreciate it when it comes down to the actual time for assembly. This bad boy needs some help for doing that. The other thing is that we've gone ahead and done is these were just Break City, as you can see here, and we've now upgraded those to actual metal, so you will not easily break those. So that's all nicely done in metal. That's gonna hopefully avoid people accidentally snapping them off just when they take it out of the box. Boom! The first thing you can imagine, broken. That would be a lot of boo-hooing if that was the case. So we've upgraded that. What else is there? Now that I'm looking at it, this handle here, we're going to need to tweak that to the same color as this one over here. I can see some of that sort of issues. But yeah, I believe that's pretty much the changes. Now, they are really small and subtle changes, but overall, it really, how do I say, it really is worth it and useful and helpful to just make it a little bit more accurate. Just wanted to have that. Over here, this is of course the bloody version, and also just a bit more in the bloody version, we've got just added some more gloss going in between this. And again, this is totally not what it's going to look like, these sort of big pieces of blood. We've got the a bit of gloss going in between those grooves over here. Now over here we have the non-bloody variant, and all those changes that we talked about are sort of there as well. Again, this is the face, which you can expect. The colors being changed, and this is the non-bloody variant, of course, with the with that base as well. Right, how to pick it up. There you go. And then no blood on the top. You can see this is how they all will be. They'll be flushed like that afterwards. I think we made some changes as well. I think we added some dots over here. I think maybe you can't. Again, there was a huge list that I had to go through quite meticulously to make sure that that was, you know, how it was going to look. But yeah, it looks like we are at the finishing line. So you can, you know, just in terms of the pre-production, I mean, we're in production now, I should say, but I'm just saying, just so you can see the changes. This is all pretty much the same. We have the lights off. We have the animated mode. Hold on. That's the all on. 这个不是有活动了吗? Oh yeah, so it's starting now. Yeah, there you go. So there you can see that one is the animated mode. 我们能把灯关一下吧? Not much. Well, hold on. A bit more. You know, turn off the lights behind there as well. That is the animated mode, so they're all sort of moving in between. You can sort of see that coming out like that. I love how this base caused a lot of, how do I say, interesting comments. And that is it all on. Looking great. Alright guys, I hope you like those changes. Let me know if you are a dunner. Let me know if you have it on waitlist. Let me know if you want to have, if you got the standard, the exclusive, the non-vari, you know, the non-bloody or the bloody. I'd love to hear all of that good stuff. Hope you like those changes. FRF is love and FRF is life, and I will see you on the next one. Boom! So that's what I was doing today when CHOCKS was looking after the fact that there was 3 people away from being ill today. So as you're holding down the fort. But yeah, so just to say, Guts has been updated like that. It's been a long time in coming. The teeth look a bit too dirty right now. We're going to make that look a little bit cleaner. And yeah, hopefully you guys like those updates. And there's still a few things here and there. But overall, you can see that it's been a real sort of slog to get that to this stage. Hopefully you like what you see and that you are happy with that. Thanks, Frank. I'm glad you like the video. Stephen Burns, I appreciate the support on liking that as well. Nice one, Neo D. Ahmed Khalid, no changes to the spirits. Yes, I'm happy with the overall paints. It looks good. The engineering one, though, is absolutely crazy. This was a crazy challenge to do in terms of making that piece. Really, really difficult engineering-wise. Thank you, Carlos. I appreciate that. Just... also, heads up guys, we're coming down to the wire for Jet Black. Make sure, is anybody can't find that refresh button, let us know in the comments if you don't know what you're doing. Thanks, Rafael. So, everybody go and find that refresh button and let us know and confirm that you can find that refresh button in your order. In your order, it will say this order is not ready for validation yet or something like that. Validation not yet opened, and then there's going to be a refresh button. Let us know if you can not find that, and let us know if you can find it. Neo D, I did. I still like myself a bit of cheeky Carol, but you know, it's nice. Alright, here we go guys, 2 minutes to go. Can everybody find the button? Alrighty. What's that name? Tsumiyori can find it. Awesome Cakester can find it. Jack Tekus can do it as well. Nice one, Joe. Glad you discovered us. I believe you said you found us at New York Comic Con, is that right? Joshua Wilcox, it is the time when we have still not updated it. Lorenzo, it shouldn't say blind pre-order. Don't worry about that. It should say a reservation. Now, if you place your order after validation opens, you do not need to validate. It automatically validates. Now, there will be about a 30 to 40 second delay when Lorenzo, go through your checklist, by the way. A, B, C, D. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ichini-san. I don't know how to say it in...
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, he's not French though, is he? He speaks Michael Caine.
It's Michael Caine. 1, 2.
You're very welcome, Joshua. Alrighty, we're down to the wire. Make sure you find it. Faith DeVoe is not her first rodeo. I like it. Alright. 38 seconds to go. 30 more seconds to flow. Get your engines started. Lorenzo has said he's got his checklist ready. Lydia Boldini back at it again with the blue hearts. I like it. Alright. 30 seconds to 40 seconds before Lorenzo flips all of those switches, so do not worry. In the meantime, keep smashing that refresh button until it turns to validate. Now, count down with me, Chocks. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom! Go, 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 go! Lorenzo is going to work his magic. All concentration. And when you get those numbers, post them into the chat. And also, Victoria Crombie, our validation queen, has got a actual thread for you to post in the club. And she will do the Lord's work and sort those all out.
I just posted the link to that validation thread.
Become nomin. Yes, we have had the website crash and it was not nice. Alrighty, I would expect to start seeing some numbers coming in, Chocks. I would like to see some numbers coming in. Some numbers coming in. Unless Houston, we have a problem. No, there you go. First one. We have work phone Gmail account at a 44.3. Another 44.3 by Ruddy Troop. Nice. Sumiori has got 46.8, but as he knows he's got Spike anyway, so he knows it's all good in the hood. Weatherlit with a 43.6. 49.5 for Junior Guzman. Jason Choi, 44.2. I like it with James Ross at 43.9. Crush 1M with a 44.9. 48.6 for Katrina. 47.5 for Aaron Boomer Jackia. Radic with a 43.5. 43.3 for Mario. Oh, what's up, she? Debbie Crookston, I like it. 46.1 for Courtney. Naths has nabbed a 44.2. Junior Guzman's got Spike as well, so that's the one that is the most important one. Lincoln Kelly, 46.0. Jeremy, 46.6. 43.9 for Jarko. 55 for Scott. Have you been snoozing? Lydia Boldini got Spike, so is not too worried. Just making sure she gets her signature edition. 46.7. Thank you for the support. Michael Griffiths at 43.7. I like it. Suryo Karangongoda, 46.7. Brian D. Weatherlit has already done Spike validation, so he's hit it for the lows. He's hit it for the lows. Appreciate that. Romeo Ramos Jr. has it at 43.7. John Shirley's validated. Everybody who's validated Chocks gets there. Day 1. Nope, we retired that. Signature edition. That's what I like to see. Nick Teves has got 47.9, but he's not worried. He's got Spike. Thanks for that. Ricardo Rodriguez at 48.5. Randy Russo, 45. Did you finish your bucket of chicken?
No.
Cold it.
I have time, innit? What time is it?
I'll let you work on the stream. I figured you were sitting there.
I don't want to die over a piece of chicken.
Remember what happened the last time you left a bit of chicken?
Now I put it in the fridge.
Okay, you know what happened last time. Yeah, exactly.
A whole brand new set of box full of KFC chicken wings. It was KFC spicy wings.
Not recently. You're talking about the time back then?
Yeah, time back then.
Back then, yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
You're talking about...
It was on Jeff's ones or something.
Yeah,
probably after we played some poker or something.
Are you talking about the Saitama one? We had like 2 minutes.
Yeah, it was at the end of it, and that was when... Was that day?
No, that was a different one.
Yeah.
That was a different one. There's a later launch with KFC chicken.
43 for Chris Chow. Nice one. Frank, in terms of the actual numbers, do ask VQ. She will have the information on when Spike's validation, so you're going to have to see how everyone was in that ranking for that.
Yeah,
It's actually just said, I can tell you if you give me a bit. There you go. What a queen right there. Appreciate that. Kieran Tinkler. So Faye pre-order same time next week. You can't handle the pace. You guys won't be able to handle more than 1 in every 6. Actually, you know, these are very reasonably priced, so maybe they could. Chris Hildebrand Jr., your time on Jet is better than your Spike, but that is not everything being equal. What I mean by that is, of course, is the time that the first order came through in the validation time, and the second one, and the third, etc., would have started at different times between Jet and Spike. Speaking of which, has Lorenzo given us the times, and I will write those up for you guys to see.
Yeah. Yes. You asked for it.
Indeedy, let's get it done then. Let's go Power Rangers. What was this last one?
What was that last? It wasn't the last one.
No.
It wasn't the last one. Kevin Phillips. Oh, you can.
It's not even worth. Like, unless it's a. Can you like make it smaller so I can see it? Just like make it move it across. Just like make it smaller. That's it. That's all I need you to do. It's like literally just teasing me on it. There you go. That's all I need.
Come on, Lorenzo. We need more.
Oh, it's Lorenzo's fault, was it?
Come on, Lorenzo. Kieran Tinkler, thanks for the shout out. Now I need to go to IKEA to buy a big enough and strong enough case to fit Spike, Jet and the crew in there. Yes, I highly recommend which majority of collectors out there, you know, whether it's 1614 for bus collectors, they usually go with the Detovs, but in this case I would recommend at least go for the Besters. If you were thinking long term.
But for this one, it's probably okay for a Detov.
Nah. You need to remove a shelf.
Really? Is it that tall?
Yeah, it's tall. It's not. I won't bother with 1/4 and Detovs unless you're going to lose 2 glass shelves. Yeah. Or you go with a custom route by adding some C clamps and then extending those glass shelves. If you're going for the whole lot, you might as well, for the whole crew, you might as well go for a Besters. Or if you're thinking long term, go for higher up, the packs. And make sure you get some lights as well. Definitely helps.
Alrighty, let's do it. Sub 150. 1 minute 42 seconds, 0.6. Sub 150, 1 minute 42.6. Are you still in it? Let me know in the comments. Now, with all of these things, let's going to asterisk this right here, Chocks. This is a not new one in the line. It is also means that you could have number 3, but if there's someone from Spike also has number 3 and validates, or not authenticates, your number goes down.
You get pushed down.
Yeah, you get pushed down. So,
if you, I don't know why you're going to be on a wait list. Maybe you just want to live on the edge. If you're on the wait list, someone number 3 might cancel, and then all of a sudden you might snag their number 3. But
that would only be the situation if it was on the boat and locked down.
Yeah,
then
and you're in that region as well.
Right.
Yeah, you got to be extremely lucky to have that situation.
All right, Frank is still in it. 1 minute 42.6. Frank is still in it. Anybody else still in it?
Hey, Bray, it's coming soon, all right? Coming soon.
Alrighty, sub 100, let's do it. 48.4. Anybody else still in it? 48.4. Going once. Going twice. 48.4. Let me know in the comments if you've made it. 48.4. You still in it? Who's still in it? 48.4. Who's still in it? Still in it from work phone Gmail account.
What?
Anybody else still in it? Seems only work phones in it. Chris Bob at 47.4 is still in it. Joshua's 46.6, so he's still in it. Frank's there. Brian's in it easily. Jason's still in it. Yeah, I imagine anyone who has black, who has got black has spike, so they won't be bothered for the numbers right. Yeah, sure. Agreed.
Yeah, maybe they come back later and validate for the day one stuff. That's right.
And Nath's is still in it.
That's right.
He would have Rand Jr. still in it. Get it, get it. Jason Shepard is in as well. Alright, let's do it. Sub 50. Sub 50. 45.8. And you are sub 50. Now again, asterisk, all of that good stuff. It counts or it does count. Let us know if you are below that. What if your validation, it was better for Jet than it was for Spike? Do you go with the Spike validation still? Then Dakota, do not authenticate your Spike, and then you will default to the lower number for your Jet. But then you have different numbers. Do I get a validation email after validating? No. You don't. Dosanka. Schubert. Are you going to do Faye and Edward? The answer is Surah. I'm not going to do Faye and Edward. I'm going to do Faye and Edenine separately. Faye, Edenine. Not Faye and Ed in one. $37.9. Nathan. Ooh. Unless it's a couple of minutes, but after that, otherwise it's ooh. Brian's connection must have been infused with Red Bull today. That's why he's been cocaining it all. Nice.
Remember, guys, if you log back in 1 day later,
there will be once a day. We will update it, and it will say if you have snagged that signature edition.
That's right.
Cool. All right then, Chocks. Let's continue with the week in review then. Now that we've done that successful, so congrats to Lorenzo. Thanks for doing that. Great job. We got that across the line. No snafus for a while, Chocks.
Too easy.
Too easy. Keeping with the Spyro talk, we showed the mini Crystal Dragon metal version, which is really cool. I saw it today myself. It's got a nice little weight to it, Chocks.
Yeah.
And I really like the whole idea of doing metal things.
Alright, let's get that exclusive then. You know, the mini Crystal Dragon for the exclusive.
Mm-hmm. But what I mean is, I like that in size. I like this mini. I like that we can sell them at shows. It's not too expensive, it's not too cheap, it's got a nice sort of quality to it. I want to see that for other things, and I'd love to see it for Gabi. We saw that nice little design. Let's work on that. Let's make that in actually metal, a mini it.
Alright. When the guys are back from holiday and all that shit.
Alright. I hope you guys enjoyed your Buddha holiday, your Buddha's birthday. That's cool. Now it's time to giddy. Let's get Kirby in metal. Let's do it.
We do have that today, do we? Do we normally? We do, don't we?
We always have it, but it's not. There's no reason to spool it up. Yeah, kill him, Lorenzo. Do a middle Chaos Eater. We should be doing metal armories. Just a little armory set. Not necessarily life size, just some 1/4 versions.
Well, hurry
Little
up with
armory
it.
set. Alright.
You're doing this and doing that.
Oh, that's good. What, Metal Sonic and Real Metal.
Sure.
That'd be alright, actually.
Yeah. What's this long message?
Issue with this one is you might think you have better time because less people validate, so you choose not to register Spike, but many of the Spike people validate later than you, have much lower than you, and worse, if you choose not to register. Brandy Russo knows. Very, very good call.
Ugh. That's right. You could validate later.
Dark Souls weapons in metal with a display rack. Can't same scale as the one on Civ Space.
What? Sorry, what? Huh. What are you talking about?
We should make the armory on same size as the Civ Base swords
Yeah.
in metal, like all of our swords of that sort of scale are in metal anyways, and just do a display case of all of them.
Yeah, we
I mean,
thought of
display
that,
racks.
we not?
Yeah, we have, but
Yeah.
let's, do it.
Thought of that a long time ago. All these suggestions, we've thought of all that stuff, guys. Like 5 years ahead of you.
But, we allow it. We say, good job,
yeah,
guys.
That's one deal, dear. All the credits to your. What are you putting that chicken tonight?
Absolutely.
How to register? I can't pronounce that name. Surya, how to register?
Surya, how to register Spike. Authenticating Spike is very easy. Once you receive your Spike, you just look at the card and look at the base and boom, go on a website and bada bing, bada boom, bada
On
boom,
that
bada bing.
card is a long number. You put that number on the website.
Did you just...
Yeah, number. I didn't go all the way. I went like that. Yeah, a long number.
Okay. Alright, so those are the crystal
Alright,
dragons.
so the validation's done. Right, guys, if you're in the club, make sure you're in the club, because I'm going to punch in that poll right now. There's a poll, guys.
Oh, we forgot to do that,
Remember, there's a poll, guys.
Oops.
I didn't forget about it. You just didn't have time again.
Alright, yeah.
Alright, guys, signature edition for the exclusive edition. Hello, today.
Colin says, Chocks is savage today, no more chicken for you.
Who said that?
Colin.
Colin.
Yeah.
Yeah, no Streets of Rage.
Oh dear.
Alright, guys, so the signature edition for Jet Black has been posted. Do you want to look at the picture?
I do.
That's what it looks like.
In it, FRF blue.
Not quite, it's a different blue.
With the option A back. What do you reckon?
No comment.
Let me see the ship.
Oh, you haven't seen it yet?
Let me see the ship. It's a bit...
That a ship?
Yeah, it's a ship. Can't get some more details on that.
I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, who did it?
Who did it?
I don't know. It was already there, done. It's one of those.
Ivan! Get your ass back over here!
That's
Probably, innit?
That's a good guess. That's a good guess.
Way back there,
Most
isn't it?
likely, yeah.
Ivan, get your ass back here!
Oh,
dear.
What's everyone saying? What's everyone saying?
Like B with a bat. Hey, dear. You and me, we soulmates. We think exactly the same. For realsies. How you doing, Adam James Meredith?
Steve, is the Spike one clearly better? I don't get it. Better than what?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, what happened to that day one card for Spike?
Did we do it in the end?
I've told the team.
Did this ever happen to Spike? I don't remember seeing it. Indeedy. So what's winning then, Chocks?
Sorry? Currently...
Option A.
Option A.
I guess it made sense with the green, actually. That's a good point. Yeah, now that I'm thinking about it.
It makes total sense because it's green.
Yeah. What was he even thinking? Green.
Like, Tiffany blue? Really?
That's a good point. It's a good point. Right there.
Come on, guys.
Absolutely.
What's everyone saying? Is everyone still talking about how to validate and all that
You know,
stuff?
the stream hasn't crashed in terms of the
Don't say that, it's probably...
which is good. That hasn't stopped, which is good. It's been over an hour and a
I
half.
think as long as we have under 100 people, it won't crash.
Nah, that's not true. Not true. Don't make me sad.
That's right, Lauren. That's right, Lauren. Green matches the base, and I like the illustration on the back.
No, I changed my mind. All right. So Lydia, can you change your mind as well, please? Otherwise. All right. So we showed some pictures of the Ornstein Army, Terracotta Army. I actually did a video today. I went to that factory today, and I did a video of the products, and it's like huge armies and rows and rows. I also got a video of me signing the day one card, so I'll be posting that a little bit later on.
Okay.
I will run that video probably next week.
Yeah.
In terms of the Ornstein Army one, I like to just do it on these streams. It's nice to sort of add a little bit of media into these. Otherwise, let's face it, it's just you and I sitting here droning on for 3 hours.
I like answering these questions.
Sure.
Like Colin has a quick question. Now you know who owns the Earthworm Jim license. Think you may try for it?
No. I'd only try for the Earthworm Jim license if it had 800 plus. I would absolutely make an Earthworm Jim license at the current level of like 500 or something if we owned it. There you go. I changed my mind after realizing there was green on the base as well. That's me. You and me. That's what I thought. So, as soon as they told me as well. Yeah. We're back at it again. I love it, Lydia. Sweet. So that was the Ornstein Terracotta Army right there. That was looking really nice. We also had something new in the Okami range. Of course, we showed a few production shots and videos, and the first one was the life-size bust, just putting the assembly of the pieces together, and the what else was it? The reflectors and sand away.
Yeah.
What was that sanding away?
Oh, it was like the worker was gluing the
legs into the wings.
Into
the legs into the thing and then sanding it away. So that's right,
smoothing
it up.
and all that stuff.
But more importantly, the thing that over 600 likes, which is really nice to see,
Yeah, I saw that.
is that I dropped the confirmation that the Big C is confirmed, that we are going to be able to add a nice little blue gloss water effect that we use with a kind of PU material that allows for you to have this kind of wet look to it, and it looks like a beautiful little stream, and it's not bright and vibrant, it's subtle. And what you can't see from the photos is the way it captures the light. It looks really, really nice. It looks wet, and you want to touch it because it must be wet, but it's not. It's got a beautiful way. It's kind of got this kind of depth to it where it's not a solid blue at all. It looks like it's got sort of had the blue is kind of below the surface, and it's bluey green, and it's really, really nice. There were some comments as well which were too many three blue flowers next to each other, but I think that's fair enough. We're changing that. So I've got a photo of the before and after. I spoke to the guys and said, right, 3 blue flowers that gotta go. You gotta go. And now it's gonna be
3 red ones.
You should eat more of that chicken. So I can show you here.
Go on, rally the fans, JM. I'm a fan of Earthworm Jim too.
So you can see 3 blue flowers at the top.
Where?
There.
Spot the difference. Are we
And
playing
then
spot the difference?
Right?
Now?
Yeah. Exactly.
There's
So
3 at the
because-
top.
So that's the changes that we're going to make.
But are they? Is that? There's too many yellows now, isn't there?
The point being that
It's not even numbers. They're not going pairs. It's like I can't.
So in terms of the
Sad reality of F4F being a business to make money, they need a minimum threshold to make a statue worth making. Your mate James Test.
he's talking about 800 for the Earthworm Jim. He's
Yeah, I
talking
know. I
about.
was replying.
Yeah,
back
the
to
point
JM.
is though, it's such a hassle getting you licenses, right? It's very different if it was like we already had the license and it was like 500-600. Okay, we'd probably just do it, right? To be honest with you. But when it's something like gotta like contact the guys and like, oh, you know, it's this and I gotta get that and then I gotta sign this and sign away that and all that sort of stuff.
It's not the hassles. It's more like the complications.
Wow. Yes.
Yeah.
You say potato. So it just kind of makes sense for it to, when there's so many other licenses that have got over 800 plus on the TT, of course I'm going to focus my attention on those. We're going to focus attention on that.
We did that Earthworm Jim TT too soon, guys. That's what I'm saying.
But you could argue that it was before we had the algorithm of Peggy coming along and lowering the quality of the traffic. You should do one of those things again, like hey, add Peggy to be your mate. Otherwise, you're going to get no notifications. Do one of those, or everyone's going to go.
I do that every single time.
Wait, I'm going to say I'm not going to. I'm not going to do it. Oh no, I'm not going to bother doing that. Then it's like, oh, but you get to win something. Oh yes, I'll do it now.
Yeah. But every time that 100 member thing comes on,
Yeah.
and every time I do get a chance to post that, I always say tag you, Peggy, and myself as friends. On top of the other.
So if you post something and you tag with Chockles and Alex, does that mean it then hits our mates up as well?
It doesn't hit your mates.
If I've been tagged, it should. Would it mean that there will be more? Like, so let's say Peggy just Peggy's it and goes boom, check it out, right? Bada bing, bada boom, right?
But I can see it.
And then she does the same thing
on my notification,
but
I can
she
see
says,
that Peggy is posted.
Yeah, that's because she's your mate.
Yeah.
Right? So my question is, the number of people that have seen Peggy's single post on her own versus Peggy with Alex and Chockles, exactly the same thing, exactly the same time, would there be a difference? Obviously, bearing in mind that we have more friends than she does, obviously, at this stage, right? So would that mean that there'll be more visibility on that? That people that aren't friends with Peggy but are friends with us would see it because we were tagged in it.
I don't know.
It would help you pop up higher if you were tagged. Interesting. So maybe you should be doing that. Interesting.
Yeah.
Chockles, you posted some of these then. What was that all about? And then, this one here as well.
You've done that. Done that.
Yeah.
All these done.
Yeah. The rest is all of what you've been posting in.
Yeah.
Plus the bottom bit as well.
Yeah. The samples came into the house. That's the Spike Spiegel samples. They checked out great. Look forward to seeing that shipped out. Nice small piece. Nice small shipping box. Very easy to carry, guys. You can even carry that one-handed.
I was loving that drop test on that.
Yeah. So yeah, the production stuff that we posted this week, that Peggy posted, that's the stuff that you shown last Friday on the stream. But over the week, guys, you would have noticed that those were posted into the club as well. That is the double dreaded drop test, the Aqua and Silver Knight. There's another drop test for Spike. Some production updates with regards to True for Midna, and more production updates for Aqua Mask and Spike as well. So those have been posted in the club and they're also been shared into the newsletter as well. Right, something else that I posted this week, which our friends from Toys TV,
Vincent, yes.
what?
if he validates, if he purchases it now, he doesn't
auto
need to
validates. Yeah, you won't see that button, that validate button. Right. So this week I received a message from Toys TV. They are running they're running a poll right now, and that is for Toys TV top 10 products of 2019. It's the first season, so I'm not exactly sure how that works, like how many seasons they have in that. Maybe there's a top 10 product per month or per season rather than the entire year, because the year hasn't actually over, right? So I'm not sure, but guys, I posted a link on the main page and share that into the club. It's in Chinese, but it's really straightforward. All you need to do is just log in with your Google account, and then your email address for entries, and then you just choose your favorite 10 items for entries. And then, but yeah, so really straightforward. Just choose 10 products. Alphonse is one of those. So our Alphonse from FMA is in there up for selection. That is number 5. So guys, if you're an anime fan or you want to see Alphonse up in that list to see how things go, please do jump on that link and vote for Alphonse.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the deadline is, because I don't think there's no mention of any deadline or anything in there. It's
end of the year.
Yeah, I know, exactly. It doesn't say anything at all. There's no information at all. Just go in there and vote. Yeah.
Richard, we do not do unlicensed statues.
It's so much simpler than our giveaways.
Neo D tells me to hit up.
What? Hit up what? Yeah. It's funny. Trailer comes out. Wait for news until June. Wait for further news at June.
So, a couple of other things. This is the year of Zelda. I mean, no, sorry, hold on. This is the year of improving efficiency in the company. That's what I meant by the year of. The year of improving efficiencies. I wrote in my Christmas, New Year's resolution on my New Year's post that the company is going through some expansion, but with expansion comes a lot of things falling through the cracks because we don't have processes really in place to capture those sort of things, and we're quite reactive to those problems that occur. And quite often the time it's stuff that could have been easily avoided if we just had some sort of processes in place. So starting this week, I've had my first full. There was something not quite. We missed some stuff, but my first full kind of feeling of how things are going to go moving forward. So on Monday, I sat down with CHOCKS and the graphic artist team, of which there are 3 people. We went through the week of what they've been working on, and I asked them what will they be doing next week, and then let's review it just to sort of take a note and see what is it that we're going to see. And I think that's kind of useful, so we can sort of see what's going on, come and give feedback, and we had some comments on certain things, etc., etc. So that's what we're gonna. That happened on a Monday. Tuesday, I have a prototype development meeting with my PMs and my factory team, of which is the PMs, of course, Chris and Buffy, and it is Charles and Michael, just to get an idea of what's happening and what we can expect to get something and anything for lovely pre-order. That's in the morning, and then the afternoon I have a meeting with my dev team, and that is about the concepts. What are the latest concepts? Let's review all the concepts and see how that goes and what's going on with that. So that's what I'll do on a Tuesday afternoon. Then on Wednesday, I keep that open for whenever we need to do documentaries, and then we did a documentary Wednesday. That was RT and RT. Then on Thursday we do
a dev meeting.
The Thursday in the morning, it should be at 11 o'clock, should be a meeting with Dan for wholesale. but he's been on AL, right? So it will be having at 11 o'clock, just an overview of seeing what's going on. And why you not buy any? I mean, yeah. So the wholesale meeting on at 11. 12, I then have a CS meeting. So that's when, and this is kind of useful now because we never did this before, is where it's a two-way conversation. I bring in Brenda and I bring in Phil, and next time I'll bring in Sunny. Choggles is in on this meeting as well, where we will have a better overview of what is the upcoming payments, what are the upcoming shipments, and that's when Brenda and Sunny. And the reality is, we didn't even know until it started appearing in the club, and that's totally wrong. And the reason why is we've now got another office upstairs, and therefore it's really important. Like, we won't even see them if they don't come down. So downstairs is creative and marketing, and upstairs is operations. So it's important to have those weekly meetings. So they come down so they'll be coming down and we'll review about what that is. That is operations in terms of Sunny and Brenda. You know, that's payments and that's shipping. Now with Phil, his is obviously to tell us for the past week, and this is why we also have it with a production team. What have the customer complaints been? X, Y, and Z. I want to know what they are for that week. Could it have been avoided? Is it force majeure? Was it because we did a bad job at QC? What was the reason? And we never did this before. I want a formal meeting every week that we review the week's the week's issues. And then it's not just that, it's also if Chock will see some issues about our system, about our customer service or anything like that, he can raise that and have that feedback in this conversation at in this meeting. So Fridays I usually leave that to go to China, which is what I did today. So that's probably a typical week for me now, Chocks. Busy.
Yeah, all this is during the morning though, that's all.
What do you mean it's more? Oh no, Thursday afternoon.
Yeah, Thursday
afternoon. Yeah, Thursday afternoon. I forgot to say
it's longer than Endgame, guys.
Thursday afternoons is my 3D dev team.
Yeah.
So I said Tuesdays is the creative. Is the concepts.
Concepts, and then the Thursdays is
just the actual 3D.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
it's two very separate things. Otherwise, it would literally be two Endgames. So Chris Harrison, overall, it's about 40 now. We have 16 in China. Total is about 16 in China and something. And then all over the world, we have our 3D guys and concept guys. But internally in Hong Kong, it's what, 15, 16, 17?
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yes, that's absolutely right. BK, it's totally what we have to have these weekly meetings. And I believe that's going to really improve the efficiencies. But the point is, Chocks, we've got to be relentless about it. It's got to happen every week without fail. And of course, as soon as I try to do that,
I'm like... The flip side to all this breakdown is that it's hard for everyone to see the overall picture. Because everyone in their own individual meetings will be focusing on their own meeting, and they still won't know what's going on around themselves. So that's the flip side of it.
Say that again?
Team A focus on Team A meeting, Team B on Team B, Team C with Team C.
Right.
Okay, each individual.
There's no overall. There's no one.
What happens if all of a sudden the decision that was made in Team C was a week before or during that week,
and it got lost,
and then Team B or Team A doesn't know, and then you see what I'm saying?
I see the solution right here. You wear your Team A cap and they wear your Team B cap. Keep all the information in your head and just tell them all.
So that's my week as well. I have meetings every single day, guys. So any CS issue, just make sure you hit up the CS ticketing system.
Right. So, it's definitely... so that's quite interesting. Chris Harrison says, nice, bigger than I was thinking. How many people do you think we did have or do? Don't get me wrong. From 2016, before then, it was me, John, and Kanako was just us three. And we had one or two guys in China at that stage. But before, and that was only 2015. Before 2015, there was literally 3 of us, and now we're 40. So it's expanded quite quickly in a short period of time. But the point is, it's not like we came on the block in 2016 and then expanded and then because the problem with that is when you expand like that without having any foundation, if anything goes wrong, we're fortunate that we've had a long year, a long sort of 10 years of foundation building. Does that imply that we've been really crap for 10 years? Maybe
I don't
just
know.
slow and steady.
Don't know what you put in that foundation.
Quicksand! What happened in 2015 that made you expand like that? Well, we got The Office in 2016. And... Oh, no, I know what it was. In 2016, I know exactly what it was. In 2016, I said, I'm going to concentrate on first figures. And that's why there's an expansion. So in case you didn't know, before I was focusing on 2 companies, and then I then didn't focus. I didn't work in 2 companies. I then worked in 1. And I think, yeah, so that's what's happened. What is your number of statue goals for a year? The answer is 1 every 2 weeks. 26 a year. Then, once we crack that, 36 a year. Get it.
Feng Yong is joined.
Well. 哎，冯勇你好，谢谢你今天照顾我和我的父母，非常感谢，非常感谢。
Yeah, where was the limo?
冯勇 get the stretch. Indeed. But Neo, don't forget though, these are a lot. We have 16 in China, so that's including in the numbers as well.
Yeah, that's no way in the Hong Kong office. Not 4-0.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Thank you, Vincent.
Maybe 4-0
Vincent.
as in each wearing 2 caps.
Absolutely.
All right, thanks, Vincent.
Much appreciate that.
Hopefully I can still get... Oh, so you're on waitlist for Spike, I'm assuming?
So again?
Hopefully I can still get Spike, so I'm assuming he's on waitlist.
Oh yeah, I would have thought you could. Chicken sweet and sour. What? You think I just ordered Chinese? I ordered Chinese for chicken sweet and sour.
Right.
Speaking of Feng Yong.
That would be great at this time of hour.
Feng Yong is actually our factory manager in China, based on the China team. So he's in charge of going overall, dealing with the factories. He's in charge of the QC directly in terms of making sure that the comments that we have when we go there, he makes sure that it gets passed down to the QC and that gets implemented. So if I ever have any problems with factory manufacturing, Feng Yong's ass is on the line. So yeah, you know, he's been with us since 2015. So it's good.
Aaron says, my wife ordered Spike and I got Jet. Nice.
Nice. A family that collects together.
Oh, Vincent's only just learned about us two weeks ago.
Really?
Yeah.
See, again, no one knows about us, Chocks. No one knows about it. We're like the best kept secret, but we don't want to be the best kept secret. We're the best kept secret. We're the biggest club in the world, but we're still the best kept secret. We're the biggest secret in the actual statue industry, even though we have the biggest statue group on Facebook. Kind of weird. Like real hardcore guys don't know who the hell we are.
But they still don't know who we are.
They don't. No one knows. Like you go into those places, they don't know who we are.
Probably
right?
they do know. We're just insignificant.
Right. And we are. Pew, 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 pew.
Baby sprouts. Vincent, I hope you do. Are you in the club? You in our collectors club?
Hey, Vincent, nice one. Yes.
Yeah, bring them over.
Bring them over. But then the ballers come in and go.
Bring them up. We cheap.
The thing is though, we don't really. How do I say that? We're not. Maybe the reason why it's because we're not trying to do baller prices, and we're not really trying to do 2 baller items, because we know that our target audience is about your first 4 figures.
Maybe it's that kind of
mentality that we're not trying to like.
Oh, it's cheap. That means it's cheap and nasty, rather than cheap and cheerful.
Right.
Yeah, it's cheap and nasty. That's like, nah. If it ain't over $1,000, I ain't touching that.
Yeah, he also says just get just get a Marvel license and you'll see it. That's fair enough as well, and that's not really what we want to do. Apart from Spider-Verse was pretty sweet.
Which,
have you seen that yet?
You should get back to.
Have you seen that yet?
She's been saying, yeah, why, she wants to fanboy with you.
Huh?
You haven't replied to a message.
Oh, what? Oh, yeah. That PM, she hasn't. The problem is, right, I accept all the, like, well, this is what happens, right? I get like 16, 17, 18 friend requests, right? And I go, click, 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 click. Right? What do you do? It's not bullshit.
Says the Collector Club member.
But you know what I mean, right? When you say, I accept a mate.
Yeah.
And then it goes like, say hello to your new mate on Messenger, right? Say hello.
Right.
And everything, but you forget all that shit. It gets pushed all the way down.
I know.
I ain't scrolling past that.
I get people like just pushing it up just to remind me to get back to them.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel like I've had this conversation for the last 3 years, right? Secret FRF with the biggest statue group, but no one knows about us in the baller community. We're his dirty little secret. I like it.
Thank
FRF, you know, the group is I love it. I know people are like, oh, it used to be so much fun and now it's all bullshit. We're like, what? Come on, guys.
Oh, wow. Used to be fun, no, man. Like,
just look, we do what we can based on the size that it is, based on what we can do and all that sort of good stuff. And yeah, there's got to be some beatdowns every now and then, but
yeah, just chill, man. Just enjoy it. Right? It's
just,
like, yeah. I mean, go watch a movie, come back in the club. You don't need to like get all defensive and stuff.
yeah,
get all serious.
JMO demand. We will never ever change the way we do the pre-order, where we do it. Our business strategy is to be very similar to what Nintendo does and kind of Blue Ocean, if that makes sense. Is that the right word, Chocks?
What are you talking about? What are you trying to answer?
I'm terrified the day you're so popular that your limited edition quantity gets sold out on the day.
Oh.
Okay.
Nah, it's not going to sell out on the day.
And the reason is why we do that is we try to lower our prices to entice more people to buy it, and more people to buy it therefore makes it cheaper for us to produce, and therefore it makes it the right strategy to lower the price. If we did what other people might do, which was raise the price because they don't expect to sell as many or whatever it may be, or they have whatever it may be, that's the difference. We try to go for much more accessible. So if you are trying to buy, and this may be the reason why we're not popular in the more ballers things, which is what they're going for, the more expensive stuff, but the more limited stuff, is because we don't give a flying fuck about the aftermarket prices, and we're not about that at all. In fact, if you're trying to buy it for the for possible prices going up, we're not for you, and I'm be saying that from day one. That is not what we're about. If it goes up, great, but buy it if you are passionate about the license. Buy it if you want this to be part of your collection. Don't buy it because you think the reason why you're buying it is because, oh yes, it's going to go up. You enjoy the piece, you put it on your shelf, and then if you can sell it at retail, below retail, or more than retail, whatever it is, that should not be the factor of purchasing this thing. So there is nothing, and that haunts me to this day more than what happened with the Mario, Lucky Cat Mario. We had, I don't know, what was it, 100 pieces, 125 pieces that we put up for pre-order. They were gone in like 5 minutes, and now they're up for expensive on the after price, and people are upset they couldn't get it. No more, never again. We're all about being all-encompassing, and as a result, that's probably the reason why we don't appeal necessarily to the more hardcore guys, which is where the aftermarket pricing is incredibly higher up on the factoring, and the hyping on stuff is about trying to get a piece that they can go basically flippers.
Yeah, a lot of people want to get into this game, this hobby. Obviously, I mean, fair dues. I'm sure they still want to collect, but at the same time, they look at it as an investment, and they also don't want to lose any value. So it's like playing something for free.
Right.
But there's no such thing as that kind of stuff, though. There's no guarantee that this will sell, this will go higher than that price. So, why go through all that stress? I mean, if you really just want to buy to invest and to flip, then, fair play. That's what you do. But, don't come back and say, oh, this has come down in price or whatnot, because that's not what we selling the piece for. We're selling it because it's nostalgia. We're selling it because there's people that want statues made of their favorite characters.
Right.
If we were to sell it to and guarantee that it's gonna go up in price, then we would have only sold 10 pieces or 20 pieces and set that price high and make it really exclusive.
Agreed. And that's not what we're about. Yeah, there's absolutely a lot of. We have already seen it crash recently. Right, yeah, for the after sales market. I don't know. No, just basically it's a buyer's market. I already told you guys the reason for that is 3D print. I've predicted this from the beginning. I've told you about this before in the streams. 3D printing has meant that the barriers to this industry is much, much, much lower. Licenses are easier to obtain. The ability to sell things is much easier because of Facebook groups and stuff like that, and talking about just being able to go, oh look, check out this new pre-order. You don't have to have an established company. People are jumping on pre-orders of companies they've never heard of because they showing an amazing 3D sculpt or an amazing 3D print. Sure, totally understand that. Of course, you need to consider about the production, but assume the production's great. All that means for us though, it's more and more choices for the customers. So for me, if we did not have PVC Nation, I'll be sitting here shitting myself, Chocks. For me, though, the work that we've been doing over the last 3 years in thinking about PVC Nation and now executing that plan, we're beginning to see that begin to start pay dividends with the growth of PVC Nation, people coming into the ecosystem and going out there and doing great job, getting like Zelda pieces into places like, I think we got the link into Best Buy, and working with GameStop, and this is all via Dark Horse, and getting into EB Games in Canada and GameStop in Europe and all that sort of stuff. That for me is absolutely something that you can't. Not everybody can do that. The barriers to PVC is way, way higher than it is for resins, and therefore we're fortunate to be able to take advantage. If we sat there and just go, yeah, we're a resin company, that's a problem. That's a problem. So, it's definitely, it's the sign of the times, Chocks. We just got to, it used to be a very long time ago, Chocks. I'll tell you about this, Chocks. This is what I feel. A long time ago, there wasn't that many players. If there was a license and somebody else had it, I'd be like, oh, no. What's the point? There are other licenses out there. We'll go for those, right? Mm-hmm. How do I say that in the last 3 years, that has become increasingly more difficult as more and more people come in and get more and more licenses. There's a lot of crossover and a lot of, swords crossing? PP streams crossing? I don't know, whatever it is, right? And now that kind of fear of that happening, i.e. actively going, oh, I don't want to get that because they have it, is no more. It's happened indirectly quite a few times now. That now it's like, you know what, fuck it, we're just going to do F for F. Blinders on, let's get on with it. Just do us. Just do F for F. Get it. Please don't get the same ones.
It happens.
Absolutely.
It happens for a reason. These things always happen for a reason.
Yeah, so that is week in review.
Yeah, I know, it's been a long one, hasn't it?
All right, Chucks, let's do that Temptation Thursday.
Right, Temptation Thursdays. All right, guys. So just to highlight last week's TT. Before we did the stream, we were talking about, hey, let's for these TTs. Sometimes you don't know what X, Y, Z is, right?
That's absolutely right.
And you're like, what the hell is that? And then not
clearly, it's not just me.
Not just you, but
right.
I mean, I guess a lot of viewers probably think, I've never played this game. What is it? What is it about, right?
Right.
So I think moving onwards, we should maybe let's say that TT of that week, we should play a trailer for that TT.
100%. Yeah? I mean, that's what we talked about. So what we're going to do is, and I didn't prepare it today. I knew there was something I forgot to do. Is this week's TT is SteamWorld Dig.
Yeah.
But what we should be doing, Chocks,
let's go for last week's first, before I forget. So last week was Horizon Zero Dawn, right?
Yeah.
A lot of guys have been asking for this and all that stuff. So it'd be quite good if last week if we played that trailer, right? So just to refresh memory, refresh everyone's memory of what Horizon Zero Dawn is about, or maybe it's their first time seeing it.
Right.
Maybe they'll pick up the game and play it and go, oh wow, let's rally for that on Sunday. So currently that's 613 votes. With 428 says yes, 185 says no. So if we ever play that trailer, would that really affect the votes at all?
Right.
Maybe yes, maybe no.
But also, what we want to do is, show the trailer the week before. Show the trailer the week before the actual upcoming TT, and then you can almost say, can you guys help us and figure out which is the most lamest person that we can actually use for the TT?
That Bush. if we play that trailer, I would have gone for the Bush.
Right. So all we're going to do is just pay whatever trailer is to 1-2 minutes just to go, oh, this is what it is.
Yeah.
And maybe it will introduce you to something, go, hey, that's quite cool, I never heard of that. And maybe they'll check it out. And then maybe they'll go, yes, I want it.
Yeah.
Whatever it may be.
So for example, like this week was Rusty from Steam World Dig. And you I remember you saying, oh, what's this? Yeah,
Right.
Yeah,
I still don't know what it is.
Yeah. So it's a handheld platform, game.
Okay.
On that platform. So currently at 203 votes, 189 says no, and only 14 says yes.
Hey, if you can get like 14 more people to say yes because of seeing the trailer, doubled it.
Yeah, doubled it.
So yeah, next week I've got to set it up. So
next week is Soul Eater.
Soul Eater. So I'm going to do a
Eater.
trailer of Soul Eater for an anime.
Yeah.
And then we can all talk about what did you guys think of the trailer? Just want to hear your reactions because I'm sure a lot of people have never heard of it.
Yeah.
Whatever it may be. So yeah, it's just a nice little idea.
Is someone pinging? What's a pinging noise?
Not sure.
Who's pinging?
So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing moving forwards every week. That means more preparation. When are we going to the new office? Enoch! That he can bloody prepare it all. Except he's going to do it all in the bloody Kanto version.
Yeah, the Kanto. That'd be cool. Let's do the trailers in a language that no one knows.
Right.
We'll all sit there, it's like, what?
What? Absolutely. So yeah, Soul Eater will be next week's TT, and we should have shown the trailer
last week.
This week. We should be showing the trailer today for Soul Eater.
For Soul Eater,
yes. We should be showing it today. So maybe what we'll do is we'll do 2. We'll show Soul Eater next week plus the following one, which we haven't decided yet.
Yeah, I haven't decided yet. Yeah,
which you announce next week, yeah.
Yeah. So maybe we'll play 2 trailers
Yeah,
next
exactly.
week.
Yes.
Yeah, 2 trailers
Sorry,
next
did I
week.
just say that?
No, you didn't.
Rewind. So.
Hashtag winners. Last week's hashtag was hashtag FRFJet. We have 3 winners to announce.
Alright, 3. Here we go. 2 initials. All you need is 2 of these. Do you have an M, N, O, H, C, J in your name? If you've got 2 of those, you are in it for a chance to win it. We'll do one more time. We've got to go J, C, H, D, N, O. You got 1 or 2. You need 2 for the chance of getting 500 raw points. Let us know in the comments. Let us know, do you have any of those? JCHMNO. Is this thing working for you? Yeah. Yeah, it just popped. Yeah.
Hey, Philip.
Hey, Philip. Normally you're on YouTube. You're messing with mine.
Would it be Justina?
Never the J and the N. Justina, I didn't say these were in order. I just said you just have 2 of those. So you have 2 of those there. JCHONM are not. They're just 6 random letters. You just have 2 of those and you have a chance to win it. James has got a J, but is there an R? There's no R, so you're not in it to win it. Johannes Norbeck indeed is a J and an N there. Very nice. James Tess is asking where the P at. Alrighty. There was an N this week. Justina. Nice one, Philip. I see what you're doing. Alright. Winner number 1, Jesse D. Mota. Jesse D. Mota, winner number 1. Number 2 is Chris Nixon. And winner number 3, Haman Otten. Congrats. 500 war points will be coming your way courtesy of Phil. Sometime soon. Nice one, Manuel. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks for dropping in to say yo. This week's hashtag is hashtag F4F Blue Flower.
What?
For a chance to win 500 all points chosen a random hashtag F4F Blue Flower, one word. Basically, they're racist against blue flowers. Oh, too many blue bee flowers hanging together on Shiranubi's base. Can you be flowerist?
Flowers.
Colorist? I'm not even sure. Hashtag F4F Blue Flower for a chance to win 500 all points chosen at random.
Oh, someone's already given an angry face. Mr. A miss or Mr.
Ms.
Miss.
Let's
change it to a like now.
Aye. Real time. Safe. Safe.
You're safe.
Safe.
Faith.
I like it. F4F Chocks. Alright, Chocks. King of the Ring. I'm looking forward to it, Chocks.
Alright.
Let's do these. Do these.
Should we look at the pictures first, or should I read all that stuff?
Read it out first.
Oh my god. Now that's it. I thought you were going to say you're going to keep this short. Now they're getting longer and longer.
But this is an important one. This one was crazy.
They're getting longer and longer. Right. King of the Ring Tournament 4. Alright, I only just clicked onto that now I say. Alright, so I know you tagged us. King of the Ring Tournament 4 Week 3 Summary. Right, last week's battle. Last week's battle saw Alphonse defeat Vice with 1,300 votes to 422 votes. I know a lot of people got the Sega fans to vote, but eventually, unfortunately, Alphonse.
For me as well.
Yeah.
I'm not happy about that.
This right. This result saw Alphonse advance to round 2 to face Ornstein. That'd be another interesting match. Alphonse versus Ornstein.
The battle of the
giants.
The giant metallic.
Yeah, the
armors.
gold and silver. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Vice ranked lower than Nightmare. Okay. 154 entrants advance. All right. Got to see the image later on. 15 entrants eliminated.
It's not enough.
Not enough. Huh?
I need more blood.
Not enough. Not enough. Right. The current battle. Round 1, Battle 3 is now underway between All Might, the casual wear, alright, the action figure, the AF, and Saitama, alright, the One Punch Man resin. This battle and has so far received 2.6k votes.
Crazy.
The highest count of any round 1 battle. Yeah. I've seen a lot of you guys are posting as well.
It's crazy.
Just bump up the poll. No need to
crazy.
A thread.
Cray.
Just bump up the poll. Right. All Might is currently beating Saitama with 1,372 versus 1,233 votes. Wow.
So Seymour, copy and paste.
Yeah. Copy and paste. 77% of entrants predicted that All Might would win this week's battle. This week's battle had 6 possible outcomes. As both All Might and Saitama's vote count is greater than both Nightmare and Vice, the outcomes were either lost with less votes than Nightmare's 878 is now impossible, and any entrance that predicted this has been preliminary eliminated. Yeah, that's a mouthful. These impossible outcomes have resulted in 105 preliminary eliminations that include the man himself, Alex Davis.
Delay to myself. Oh no, I'm out, Chocks. I can't believe it.
What was your vote anyway? You voted Saitama, yeah?
No, I voted.
Oh, you lost.
No. I voted that All Might would win, which is correct.
Right,
but I didn't think that Saitama was going to be higher than Nightmare. And as a result, 105 people have been taken out as a result. That is carnage. Holy smokes. Oh, Jesus.
105? What are you looking at?
Hey. 105 have been taken out.
Okay, yeah.
That's like almost half of the, at least over half of the people.
Right, so you in the
Yeah. That's because 105 people copied my fucking entrance.
So you're in the majority, yeah? That's fine. The majorities are always right, yeah? Right, with only 2 remaining possible outcomes this week, the current outcome will see All Might advance to round 2, Saitama ranking higher than Nightmare. The 36 entrants who predicted this will advance to next week's battle. 118 entrants who did not will be eliminated. So, you know, yeah, that's good.
It's good,
Yeah.
but I feel sad.
That's good that everyone copied your results. So now you brought. So guys, it was Alex's fault that brought you down.
I like it.
Right, the conclusion. What a crazy roller coaster of a battle we have seen so far. The battle opened with Saitama taking the early lead.
Yeah.
After 18 hours, All Might managed to claw his way back into the winning
It's never
position.
happened before.
Yes. The result continued to bounce back and forth between them with less than 10 votes separating them for a good couple of hours until All Might managed to break away and increase the gap to over 100 votes. Since then, All Might has remained in the lead. Okay, this fierce battle between fans also gained enough momentum to rocket straight past Vice and Nightmare vote counts, which created 4 impossible outcome preliminary, eliminating 105 entrants on day 1, the most ever to be eliminated. With 4 days remaining and a small gap between both contestants, it really is still anyone's battle. Will we see the remaining Saitama predictors take back the lead, or will it be the remaining All Might predictors lead all the way to victory? Voting remains open until next Wednesday's 15th of May, so make sure you vote. Best of luck, everyone. And then the same questions put towards us. What are your thoughts on this week's battle so far? Have you been surprised with the results? What you expected? How does it feel to deny yourself, Alex?
I can't believe just how many people voted, and it was nice to actually see people like sort of rallying for their things, trying to create rally posters, which we beat down straight away, right? But just as nice to sort of see that the actual tournament, it's taking a bit of time, but it's getting a little bit more traction. And how do I say it, Chocks? A lot of votes. A lot of votes.
The fan base of that franchise.
No, not even.
Helps as well. Yeah.
No,
because this time you see a lot of people really sharing that back into the club, like as in bumping it up. Chocks, we know Alex predicted that King of the Ring, the King of.
How does it feel to deny myself?
Yeah, how's it
awful. Awful feeling. Ugh, I hate it.
We know that Alex predicted that King of Red Lion will win and Alucard will get more than 878 votes. Do you agree with this prediction? Oh, King of the Ring. Okay, because next week's round would be.
Don't even care anymore. I'm out.
Link on King of the Red Lion will win.
Don't even care. Hit me up when it's King of the Ring 5. Can we just let's cancel this tournament?
Just cancel this one.
Cancel this one.
Alucard will get more than 878 votes. Yeah, I agree to that. If not, what outcome do you predict? Well, I agree to it. So yeah, I didn't dodge this week's question.
So let's see these pictures.
Let's have a look at the pictures now.
So last week's battle, 154 advanced and 15 were eliminated. That's fine. That was Alphonse and Nightmare. The current battle is 1372 versus that shows
half of it.
Preliminary event is 105.
A big drop there.
So the one that's looking at the moment,
this one. Only 36 remaining at this rate. And predictions, King of Red Lion winning 86% versus Alucard.
Right, okay, so that means there's only 36 people advancing current status. Alright, so
unless that thing turns around.
Right.
Oh my god, it's too hard to see that.
There's a lot of people who have been...
There's a lot of reds.
Who've been... There's a lot of, 36 greens, is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 10. Something like that.
That can't be
Maybe
right.
that can't be right.
That can't be right.
Yeah. And then you got the stats there. So shout out to Nana. Say thank you very much for working that information. It's been very interesting to see how that goes. But what a behemoth of a round. It only took us 4 tournaments in 3 weeks to get there, but it was a good one. Am I right in seeing that Rose has been booted out?
Hey, what?
So who lost last week?
So week 3.
Johannes Norbeck laters. That was like the last one in terms of the Alphonse versus...
Nana say himself is eliminated. I bet you copied Alex's.
No, this wasn't this week's. This was last week's.
Was this last week's?
This was last week's one. Yeah. I guess so.
No, week 3.
This is week 4 now. We're week 4 now.
No.
Yeah. We're week 4. This is week 4.
Why does it say week 3?
Because these are the people that are guaranteed. Because week 4 is still in play. You can't be guaranteed yet. You're not
No.
guaranteed eliminated. So
Oh,
he
I
was
got it.
eliminated
Yeah,
last.
Tournament 4, sorry. My
Yeah.
bad, yeah.
Tournament for week 3 eliminations. Yeah. We're now on week 4. But it's still in play. So he's not doing the eliminations now. I like it. All right. I guess it means Q&A. Is that still a thing, Chocks? Oh, yeah, it's the name of the title.
Well, week 3 hasn't ended yet. It's still
Exactly. So therefore, he's not telling you who the people have been eliminated because it's still in it. I mean, it still could change. But I've definitely been denied. But Rose Basiri's gone out. Is that right?
I don't know. Not on this list.
No. No, because it's preliminary.
That'd be quite interesting. Majora's Mask versus Shiranui.
Yep. Some big ones coming up.
Yeah, and then Ridley and the Various suit.
Some big ones coming up.
Maybe they're all gone by next one.
Chaos. I made this a beastly tournament.
Right, thanks for that, Nana Say.
Thank you very much. Normally, right. All right, this is not too difficult. Not so many questions. We can get it. All right, Andrew John Messenger. Any plans to do the different suits of 1/4 for Metroid Prime to match Light and Varia? Maybe. That was super difficult. All I know is if we did it again, it would not be the same price. Holy smokes, that is a difficult piece.
Johanna's Novak is saying, why did I get a laters?
You got elated because you got eliminated, like I've been this week. Sonic, Elaine Kennedy, Tonic TF is looking amazing. Much appreciated. I've decided on the design to go with the diorama first in June if things progress on time. Yep. If everything goes smoothly, that's what's going to happen. I'm going to giri Adolfo on a rato. So what if there's be any more Metroid villains after the Meta Ridley? If I have something to say about it, the answer would be yes. Gabriel Intriago, any license you wanted but you got denied? Many, all the time. The most painful of which is what? To be? Or not to be? That is the question. Stefan McNally, any news on the Crystal Dragon Day 1 card poll? What? I don't even know about that.
They know.
Okay.
They know.
Is there a particular character from Spyro you're looking into at present? More Spyro? Isn't that what I want? Oh, God, more Spyro. More Spyro. Can you give money bags or Reptile?
Then the game will be called Moneybags.
We're gonna get more Spyro and shove it down your throat. How close are we getting to a Yu-Gi-Oh! PO? I actually submitted Dark Magician this week. So good. So good. It's so good, guys. Let me show you Chocks. I mean, if you compare it to the original one, it would look like lame. Do you remember what the previous one looked like?
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember what it looked like?
Yeah, I remember.
Do you?
Then we said about tweaking it.
No, I'm talking about the first one, not last week, but the first one.
The first one?
Yeah.
Go on, bring it up.
Okay.
I think I still remember.
It's so lame. I don't even know how I let it get to that. And then I was like, so let me come find it here. Login. By the way, you know my Vegas list is getting even more busy now.
Yeah.
Let me show you. So, this is what it looked like before. A big pile of steaming. So this one over here.
stream.
Stream still going?
Hey, what the hell? Kind of weird.
It's working, right?
Yeah, it's working. Yeah,
Okay.
it's kind of weird.
So the previous one was this. Does that ring a bell?
Yeah. I remember that.
So lame. And this
Those
is
fires.
this is the easy. Nothing wrong with a bit of thighs. And hold on, mistake there. How do I? Oh, don't.
Booted you out.
Booting me out. Do you have that imprinted in your mind right now? Yeah. Or do you put them side by side?
Yeah.
You see them side by side? No need.
No
You see
need,
them side by
no.
side. Okay. And this is the new one. In fact, what I could do is this.
It's easy to forget the good ones. It's always hard to shake off the bad ones. Isn't that right, guys? You guys know.
Yeah, there's been haunting me.
Yeah.
Right, so there's this one here, and then we'll go in here, type it in. Okay. And then.
Am I sick, Jasper? What do you mean? Am I sick? Sick in the head?
Look at that difference.
Is that the latest tweak?
This is the new one.
That
You see much more of it from this angle. You only saw this one over here. This is the bit that you sort of gives it that suspension of disbelief. Of course, this is the same scale. These two are the same scale. It's just significantly taller.
what about?
Even the licensor was like, damn! That's better. Damn! Damn! I'm like, yeah, baby. And if you see what we've been doing, oh my god, our blue eyes before was just lame. Let me show you now. Oh, look at this, look at it, bloody amazeballs. But it has mean that we've gone back to the drawing board and redone it all,
Yeah.
and therefore we've been pushed back in terms of the timing on that. So here's the Blue Eyes White Dragon now.
Yeah, I remember the.
This is the original one, right?
The one that's printed, yeah.
Yes. So this is the other one, right?
Yeah,
And the problem was there was no the silhouette here would like it's like there's a wing growing out of his head. Yeah.
Not likely.
And like honestly, what is that? This is the new one. It looks so much better. Dev. Okay. And then looking for the no comparison. Right, this is the okay, right? Without this, sorry, to be
Right,
clear,
got it.
right?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, and then this one comes with this additional one and this one here. The other one, the X, comes with that, etc. Right? And then I mean,
It comes with that.
yeah, and also comes with a wee wee, a wee wee.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, look, it's
I
not
thought
like
they all
grown
come.
out.
I thought they all come with it. Wee wee.
Does it have that letters on it afterwards? Then it does. I mean, it's just no comparison. That is a big pile of steam in dog, and that is just so much better. But having said that, what they did before was did this.
Question.
What they did before, original design was they tried to give me this was they did it like this, and the other one like that. Yeah, and I was like, mate, I've been to China enough times that I see people doing this everywhere. I'm like,
Right.
it looks like he's doing that.
I know. No question though.
Yeah. Yay! Mute count 4. It's not even been that many times. Don't even try it. Don't even try it. Alright. So yes, Stefan, it's coming along nicely. We just sort of went behind schedule. Well, not behind schedule is the word, but you know, it gets done when it gets done.
It's not delayed because it's never been shown officially.
Right, exactly. Rookie Underdog Power. Will we see Sonic POs this year? Absolutely 2 this year. Bare minimum. What approvals are still pending for Ornstein? The finish on the spear and the chest. Jewels. The colours of that needs to be slightly redder. Jonathan Lopez. How's progress coming on for Zero? Any sneak peeks of coming anytime soon? Nope. But we have the concept.
Oh, hope you're feeling okay, Lauren.
Dennis Keep. Alex, during Gamescom Code, it was stated that the amount spent was like spending money, so it would give us the reward points based on the money spent, but the system calculates $75, spend a discount, so it won't reward us with the points. I understand the website doesn't like this, does it like this, but that was not as discussed. Well, nothing was really discussed, and I find that, you know, if you've already got some benefit already, that I'm not going to be giving around all these reward points, just manually giving them one by one for something like that. You've already got benefit from 14 extra bucks free, and I think that should be only fair.
All right, laters, Richard.
Please don't forget about the Sonic SD orders that was during for the Gamescom. Thanks for looking to this. Chocks. That's something that you've been talking about, right?
I've already mentioned that to the team.
Okay, so that's something we're going to review when it comes to actually
doing it.
Yeah. Jacqueline Ostermeyer, what can you say about progress on Ica besides Teehee? Teehee? Heaty? Nothing to say. John Shirley, super excited about Jet. Any idea when you'll reveal the updated post for Faye that you've been working on, Alex? Later. Looking good. Amazing. Jake, May, I know you enjoy working on all the pieces you make, but is there a particular license or character you just love to brainstorm for and create? So what were you asking? Yes, all of them. Equally. My favourites.
That's a good question from Daniel on Facebook on the stream. Do you guys set up releases in a way so that you don't have overlapping fan bases?
When we can,
hit
if we
multiple times
can.
in a row.
We try our best. I mean, it's very hard to say multiple fan bases. I guess you could also, I mean, one of the things I did, I remember when it was New York Comic Con, any of our cons that we have, a few things there, I will ask people, what is it that you like on the stand? You know, give me some, you know, your top 3, you know, and some people will come up with something like Guts, Kirby. They're so wildly different. Yeah. You wouldn't think that there was like some overlap between that, but there is. So it's very hard to predict what that means in terms of the overlap between different fan bases. So
then you get PVC guys and resin guys. Because sometimes they do overlap or may not even overlap.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, I think unfortunately you're always going to find that somebody's going to be overlapped with something that you can't even predict.
And that is
for
why
and
we
plan for.
don't set any edition size or sell out on the first day, because we want to have that pre-order time as long as
Right.
possible. And with the inclusion of waitlist, it's, you know, just trying to extend them as long as we can.
Yeah. Absolument. Adam James Meredith, can I have some free points, please? Sure. Feeding Frenzy in about 45 minutes. Is there a gaming franchise you personally wouldn't like to do, even if there was a demand there? No, if it's their demand and it's up for grabs, then hell yes. I wouldn't be like, oh, I don't want to do that. David! We've seen sneak peeks of Ed and Faye. When we might see our first teaser of Ein. Good point. I get on it. Oxnard Braddock. Are Alucard's familiar still on the table? Aye, yep, but they're kind of on a back burner. Seth Ran, is a modern Metal Sonic still considered paused or is he cancelled? Paused. Asit Patel, eliminate estimated date for Rider Link. When he's ready. When are you going to make a new Zero Suit Samus, right? I love it. What made you leave Gaming Head? Okay, Randall Todd Copian. What made you leave Gaming Heads and start FRF? Was it hard to launch and move forward as a company? No, that's not the right way around. FRF was started in 2003 and Gaming Heads was 2010. So, yeah. It was actually the reason why we could expand so much is because I could concentrate on FRF only in 2016. Redwoods, what have your thoughts been on the results on the poll for MHA? I mean, great. Michael Baby, what figures have been the most difficult for you to produce in the context of creation, not stock? What's been the hardest one for creation? Faye gave me nightmares for quite a long time. They're the ones that was particularly like, oh my god. Like Berserker, we went completely back to the drawing board, didn't we?
Berserker, yeah?
Yeah, and now it's 1,000 times better than it was before. And it's much better that we're documenting it, because when we make that documentary book, coffee table, go through some of that sort of stuff for the year, it'd be nice to sort of show how it sort of was done. Billy Ogle, think Gabriel from Castlevania will be up for PO this summer? No. James B. Finally got some more pictures of Sonic, but gotta ask how much longer till orders. It's already been well documented. Birthday, movie. Birthday, movie. Movie birthday. Birthday, movie. Pharaoh, Zev, once again, one question about shipping calendar. What SK for European stands for? Which country is that? It stands for Slovakia. Rani Draz. How soon will we see the new website? Which reminds me, in that weekly meetings, need to have one for
IT.
I spoke to John about that. I said, I don't want the details one, I just want the overview. And when is this going to be ready? And when's that going to be ready? Because, yeah.
That's going to be...
What's wrong with standard Magento template?
There's nothing wrong. Depends what angle you look at.
Indeed. Salim Dishar, what's the next PVC in the Crash Bandicoot line? Will Dr. Neo Cortex be available? Let's see how Neo Cortex's resin does. Jake Mayer, what do you think the Q&As will move over? When do you think the Q&As will move over to the new studio?
Not just the Q&As? It'll be everything.
A while. Alrighty, shout outs. What is up, Joe Amodio? Cassie B in the house. Shouting out to James B, the power couple right there. Treve Hodsman, who's been following the Shiranui face marking updates and keeping people informed. Appreciate that. Shout out to Brennan Wynn. What's going on, David Bianchini? Lydia Baldini back at again with the blue hearts. Videogo, what's going on? Andrew Wells, and last but not least, Chris Hildebrand Jr. Andrew Wells, only SD when please. Yes, we still haven't even started making the molds. We've sent it to the big BN and waiting for feedback, and hopefully we'll get that and then we can start making the molds. Months is the answer to that. Adam El Gamal, any Yakuza updates? Yes. Yes. Have you seen this, Chuck? So that was actually part of our concept meeting on Tuesday. Yeah. So we go through concept meetings for, you know, I think maybe every week we have 1 to 2 projects that we review concept wise, and it's now Yakuza's turn. I haven't actually. Oh, so because the previous one that you've seen, I'm saying no way are we doing it like that anymore, because it's just that's in the K region, right? Just the size of it, the complexity is just ridiculous, right? So I'm going to make it 1/6, right? So now we need which will then match with the. So he's been working on this, and he's been working on. Well, I guess he should have been working on. No. Oh, I don't think he's done anything on it. Let me see. We had an initial conversation on.
Started on working on. What do you call it?
There it is. So it was subject of our concept meeting on Tuesday, and this is. Like initially, we'd come up with some designs like this, right? And it's like a typical Yakuza. You know, these are the researchers that we're doing here. You know, where he is, there's kind of glowing effect, and I'm not sure if that's kind of doesn't really work. But actually, you know, Kiryu, right? This first one, like number 1 and number 2 is like, you was there, fuck you, I'm out, you know. But that kind of thing is actually not really Kiryu. He's kind of like down to earth, and he's like no nonsense. He's none of that kind. He's like a good Yakuza, right? He's not about that bullshit, right? Yeah. Majima's, he's more like, baki mash you, yeah, you like tee in your face kind of thing, right? So the personality didn't match. So this one here, 1 and 2, kind of more like typical gangster, right? And like Yakuza gangster. So we said no, and actually wanted, and he's quite kind of. I wouldn't say boring is the word, but he's kind of quite stoic in the way he stands. He's not really flamboyant in the terms of like, this sort of piece is much a bit more museum. But for me, it was always going to be about the way that we did it was actually never there's been updates there, Adam. But it's good to sort of get talking about it and sort of discussing with the team and what we want to see from it, and I'm looking forward to seeing that. Where are we at? Okay. Oh, next Q&A. Next question.
Second question.
Oh, I'm on. How did the question
Adam.
go? That must be over here. Hold on. Okay. Still undecided about NYCC. Hope that's a yes. We'll love to see you two in person again. We're still undecided. Hopefully it turns into a yes. Are you guys a Game of Thrones fans? If so, what's your favorite character? Yes, I'm a huge Game of Thrones fan, but I hate waiting one by week. So wait for the whole season to finish, and then boom, 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 boom. What's my favorite character?
Do you like?
I like Joffrey.
Yeah, I think everybody is. Everyone like
Love to
hate him,
yeah.
right? But do you like?
Like Ramsay Bolton was good.
Ramsay?
Yeah.
No, I didn't really like him.
But he was like the new Joffrey.
Right, but it was in a crazy way, yeah.
Yeah. Who I like.
Do you like? Do you find
No,
yourself?
I really like Daenerys. I like her.
So do you find yourself like liking this person, and then all of a sudden you switch to another person?
What way?
I don't know. Sometimes you do, right? Sometimes you think, oh, I like this character, and then all of a sudden someone else comes along, and you prefer that character more. Have you had that with Game of Thrones? Or did you like watch? For example, you really love Joffrey, and then when he, obviously that scene, yeah, and then you started liking somebody else, or did you had couple guys you really root for?
I was always rooting for Daenerys on the pin. I want to see her on the throne.
Okay, interesting. Straight from the beginning.
Did you see them? Anyways, has any DT gone horribly wrong? I did the job test, open up, found crack speed. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that happened with Spike. If you haven't had a chance to see that, I did a production DDT on that. And there's been ones in the past, but I had never documented them. But I will be doing it much more in the future. What announcements do you hope to get here this year at E3?
What else do you hope to hear at this year's E3?
I'm not sure, but what we'll do is I'll be there, so it'll be interesting. I can sort of... I'm not sure. What do you want to see? I want to see...
Maybe post the things that you watched. Like obviously there's going to be trailers, and obviously there's going to be things that you liked, right? And I guess you can post pictures and videos and just explain your thoughts
right
about it.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm up to the latest version. I haven't seen any of the new series, wherever we are on Game of Thrones.
It's episode 4.
Yeah, but is it season 8 or season 7?
8.
Then yeah, I've seen all of 7. That's all for this week. Have a great weekend. May Jet be another successful launch and the Cowboy Bebop line be finished. Hope you do well on Second Relics, but I'm looking forward more to some delicious points nonetheless. You're going to be boo-hooing, mate. FF is love, FF is life. See you next week. Peace. Much appreciated, Adam. Appreciate the love. James Tess. So I was looking through your YouTube channel and I came across a title, First of Figures Feature Collector Spotlight, that has many unboxings such on other channels. What is this magical place and how do you decide what goes on that? Like, can anyone does a video rated FF get on that? Or So, yes, I haven't looked at that in ages. So can you put that on Peggy's list to update that?
Yeah, I've explained to her, and I mentioned what that function is about. Obviously, we want to see more and more unboxings and reviews and all that stuff.
So, has she updated it?
Updated what?
The collector's spotlight.
Oh, no, I haven't.
To tell her to. Do you know what I'm talking about? I thought you just said you've been talking. It doesn't matter. That doesn't matter.
You sure?
I'm just talking about, we're putting it on featuring on our website, yeah?
Yeah, I know what you're talking
about. Do you know what I'm talking about? No.
The one on YouTube, right?
On YouTube, right?
Yeah, on YouTube. That's what we're talking about, on YouTube. What website?
I mean on YouTube, but I mean...
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Which section are you talking about?
At the bottom.
Yeah.
This one here.
Yeah. That's new.
Get it.
Yeah. The one below that's new. And the one below that's new. And the one below that's new.
Okay. That's new.
Yeah.
That's what I did. Get it. I haven't seen this. Project 50?
It's Project
10?
4 right now.
This is cool. Nice. Alrighty. But yeah, you know, go check out James's website. If he's been doing some FF unboxings, we've got a chicky. Sean, are we doing Ein? Would be with Ed. Cedric Bardot. You previously said that Kiryu is being remade. Did you mean from scratch or just some details? From scratch. I was talking about that just now. Will you make a diorama base for the whole Cowboy Bebop line once Ed and Ein have competed? I cannot predict the future. Maybe you can do a D with Ed and Ein that includes a base. We will need to see how the sales go. Have you considered a Berserk LSB? And what if not, why the F not? Absolutely. I totally agree. Is RD LSB bigger than AMI LSB? Yes. Hell yes. AMI LSB is over there. RT LSB is significantly bigger. Victor! What about curvy TF PVCs? You could have 3 bodies, one with open smile, another completely blank with an O mouth, and paint the eyes and blush with no sculpting lines. So you have the options to do different expressions.
I think you missed one.
Oh, hold on one second. Having different hands with magnets. I'm thinking of not doing TF. Or maybe do a TF as well. But also I'm interested in doing a metal. Oh, wait, there's another question here. Have you thought about doing Kirby dioramas? Not long ago, 20th anniversary, 3 years left, maybe the 30th? Yeah, I like that We Love Kirby thing. Looks cool. That would be a perfect one for Metal. Sarah Arrington. Alex, are you anticipating your trip next month? Absolutely. Think you'll have time to hang out with Matthew and Rastellos? The Journey to the West. You could be the guy, like the guys in Sayuki. Absolutely. I have never met the Law. Never had a chance to meet the Law. I've met the Rastello Bros. I had the honor. We had the honor to meet the Rastello Bros.
That's right.
In New York.
There's a question from Bart on Facebook. What about a Kirby life-size bus?
Yeah.
A life-size bus of a Kirby.
Yeah. Be very round. Imagine the cuts on it.
Life-size bus of a Kirby.
The cuts on Kirby. So, in terms of, in terms of the 3 days, I'm like chocker. I've got tons and tons of meetings. I was going to show you the new board chocks. The new. So this is what I've got going on this time. So we start off, I think this is obviously new, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. Then we have, so they're coming out for...
okay.
Yeah, for, which we said... Then, old school, obviously, yeah. Standard affair.
Yeah.
Standard affair.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the not good version.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's the above one, right?
Yeah. Standard affair.
Standard affair. But that's going to be important to take what we're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
Standard affair.
Yeah.
Important.
Right.
Important. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Right. That's very important for a lot of reasons, right? Mm-hmm. And not just because of what we want to do, but also because FTA. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Standard affair.
Oh, okay, yeah. No, I wasn't reading that. I was reading that. I was like,
no. Yeah, that's just the booth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, same. Yeah. Mega important.
Yeah. Standard affair.
Right. Standard affair. Yeah. That's the good one.
Oh, again, interesting.
Yes, because they're very separate.
Yeah.
Right. Like.
At least.
Yeah.
At least.
Yeah.
Well, maybe it's a good thing, isn't it? maybe it was a good thing when we went to that thing, and now they'll be like, oh,
Get it.
eh?
That's just because he was someone I knew before. He's now over there.
Oh, okay.
But it's these guys, and it's just to keep it in contact, right? Because that could be FTA. If we do an FTA, it's got to be both of them, right? Just to say, how has your show been? And this guy was the guy that you know who's been here before.
Huh?
The So it's more than last year for shoresies, and there's still some people to hit up. I haven't hit up. You know, I was speaking to Rare Boys. I'm like, come on. He's like, mate, chill. I see you Vegas, or I see you E3. I'm like, yeah, all right, cool, sweet, sweet, cool, sweet. I want to show you all that good shit I'm working on, the good stuff.
No.
I told you about that. This guy told me they don't have it anymore. Good luck getting that working. Remember?
But they're not going to be there.
No. Well, he said, I don't know who you're even supposed to hit up anymore. Unbelievable. Alrighty. Let's get through these. And let's do... It's been a while, Chocks.
What?
Hooday. Let me do these. Finish off these. Alright, we're almost there. Any more puppies coming soon aside from PVC? Yeah, Oki, working on that. Are you still procrastinating on squishy good godlets? A little bit. I'm still testing. I'm not saying I'm procrastinating, I'm testing. Is Morrigan still happening? She looks just next level. Chocks.
What? I'm still getting...
You're still?
You're still getting your requested piece, but is there anyone from a different game you like? Also, Alex, who was your favorite from this Gaia? It's for research.
The Prinnies, right?
Yeah.
The Prinnies. Prinny Army. Prinny Army.
Anyone from a different game? I don't know. Do me a Blanca or something.
That's his main.
Yeah.
MAD. Everything is going according to plan to get Darksiders? Nothing to report. Josh Derokchowski. Will the gap between Jet and Faye be similar to Jet and Spike? Yes, because it's still in 3D. Any chance for PVC versions of Bebop or any other resins like, or other existing resins like with the MHA? Yeah, sure. Or other existing resins like with the MHA line.
It's resin already.
Yeah, I'm not too sure about that.
Yeah.
But PVC anime is definitely happening. I mean, we're obviously doing it with MHA, and we look to do some with others as well. Michael Bonahek. So since I guess Shadow is the next in your Modern Sonic line, what would it take to convince you to have one Amy after that one? A lot. A higher number on the vote on her poll. Hell yes. What games will you consider to do for your future play search after Sekiro? What do you guys want to see me do? DS? I kind of feel like it has to be a type of game where I die a lot that people find more interesting.
Well, maybe it could be any other things. Let's say you don't reach you reach end of the level with certain points or certain time.
Oh, so different goals or something like that.
Yeah. It
Okay, so it doesn't have to be dying. Okay.
Yeah, like
Something-
like maybe you have to pass this level. Let's say Tetris. I don't know what it is. Yeah, you have to pass that level just by connecting 4 lines or whatever it is. Yeah, something really tricky.
Right. Set me up to fail.
Yeah, set you up to fail, basically. Yeah, but still giving you a bit of lifeline.
What's your opinion on racing games? There were a few racing games that I was unstoppable at. The first one was called Rush. San Francisco Rush.
Wow.
Back on the Dreamcast. I was next level of that. I was also amazing at this game. Amazing at this game called BC Racers. Like, no one knows about it, right?
Yeah, I remember that.
BC Racers. BC Racers was amazeballs, and I was amazing at it, right? It was like it was great. And I was amazing at that. Obviously, Mario Kart DS, I was just the best. Until I went online and I was like, everyone's snaking! I was mashing up Kanako left and right. Yeah. I was mashing up her nephews.
Nephews.
Yes, they were 8, doesn't matter. I was smashing them up. And then I went online and I was like, oh, damn.
Wow, racing games. So many.
Formula 1, 2016? Was it 2015?
Super Off-Road. It's not really, it's kind of a racer. It's like like in the arcades, it was like 4 steering wheels. Super Off-Road.
You would have 4 steering wheels on one...
On one cabinet, one massive cabinet.
For one person?
No, four people playing like Super Off-Road.
Like just what? That's a standard,
isn't it? It's like one map, and then you're all driving your own off-road.
Oh, is it a top-down view thing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Right.
Other races like Chase HQ, obviously Outrun.
Bart Clip says, play Dead Space, such an amazing game. I played Dead Space 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah, Dead Space is good.
I haven't played 1 for ages. Outrun, Rage Racer, Burnout 3.
That's still relatively new. Keep going older. There's loads of old classic racers.
BC Racers. You can't go more.
Virtual On. Daytona USA, Sega Rally.
I was good at some Need for Speed. I was good at...
Keep going back.
Oh my god.
There's loads.
I was unbelievable at MSR and Project Gotham Racing.
Oh, those were good on Dreamcast, yeah?
Xbox.
MSR
was Dreamcast.
That was really good.
And then Project Gotham Racing was...
Initial D. They're cool. They're good games, Initial Ds.
Didn't play that.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I was amazing next level at... So, do you remember what happened was Xbox, they did something like they lowered the price of the Xbox right after the adoption.
Right.
And as a result, they gave you an extra controller and 2 extra games. And I got Halo obviously at the beginning.
Road Rash, that was good.
So I got this Microsoft Rally Championship. I don't know if it was called Rally. It was just called Rally Championship, Rally Car, something like that, which was part of the free games, and it was amazing. And I was just next level at that. Amazing at that game. What's the one I was thinking?
Colin McRae. What's that arcade game where you had to turn on the ignition? It was like kind of like 3D back then. It was like really, really advanced. Where you had to turn on the key, and if you crash, that's it, you're dead. Once you crash, that's it, you're dead. Yeah, it's like a simulation.
Sounds quite realistic.
Yeah. Michael Machines, yeah, Rock and Roll Racing.
What was that?
Super Hang On, yeah.
That rally.
That Ferrari F344, right? Is that from Sega? F344?
It was called Rally Sport Challenge.
F355.
Rally Sport Challenge. I was
Rally
just
Sport
amazing.
Challenge.
It was amazing. Unbelievable. This game was amazing.
Yeah, this was good. That was good.
It was amazing. This I got it for free because I think Microsoft reduced the price by £100 right off after 5 weeks or something.
Monaco GP.
But as I said, Formula 1 2015 is all I play with Mark all the time.
Yeah.
And he's adamant that you got to be like Toro Rosso at the back.
Yeah, love racing games.
Any racing game stand out for you? Crash Team Racing? Absolutely. I was amazing at Crash Team Racing. The Sonic one, yeah. Transformed. Or Mario Kart on mobile. I'm looking forward to seeing what that's all about. Despite the negative reception, what's your thoughts on Sonic's movie design? Yeah, very interesting, unique. It's always nice to see sort of creative elements and people's inspiration from things and people's take on it.
That's right.
Well, very interesting. Any progress on Efra plushies? Working on something? Or the gift cards?
I had a friend who worked on Burnout.
Oh yeah?
Yeah,
Did he burn out?
he did eventually.
Lidio Bodini. I've missed what was said in regards to Samurai Champloo Jin. Is he voted? Would you consider doing him as a static pose? The answer is there is a TT out there.
How can you forget Crazy Taxi? It's not really a racing game, though.
Yeah, I mean, it was
F-Zero.
okay.
Ridge Racer. Ridge Racer. No?
No. Not like BC Racers, mate.
BC.
Do you know what even talking about BC Racers? You don't even know BC Racers. Oh yeah, I remember that. No, you don't, mate.
Yeah, I do. The name does ring a bell.
No,
Yeah, I definitely remember that. I remember on the 32X.
No.
Sega CD.
Mate, I was PC.
What about the Amiga Racers? Amiga ones. There was quite a few classic ones.
Amiga Racers?
Yeah.
I've never had an Amiga.
Not called Amiga Racing, like as in like
Sure, I was never...
some racing games on the Amiga.
Yeah.
Yeah, Boogie Boy. That was good.
Any chance of the scrap 25th design as a PVC? That's quite a good idea, Ricky. I get classic Nux and Tails will probably appear first. Or quite a lot of aspects of the OG 25th concept. There's possibilities. Victoria Crumby VQ, quick random question about validation times. I know, what else, right? If two people have the same matching validation, what happens then? Fight! I don't know. I really don't know. Also, can't believe it's been a year since I started doing this. It's flown by, right?
Has it been a year?
Jesus.
Wow.
Looking forward to many more years in the club. Love to all from the Validation Queen. Much love, Validation Queen. I love it. Thanks for all you've been doing it for a year. That's great. Cedric Bardot, can we have an Akira TT, please?
Akira?
Yeah. Cedric Bardot, can you confirm or deny F4F Majima? I would absolutely do a Majima. If you guys come to play with Yakuza.
Rock and Roll Racing. Yeah, I remember that.
Ricky Honorable Power, did you see the new FRF 7 trailer? Get that license now, ask the chins to help, right? I know. Craig Rigby, my internet's being an arse and won't let me watch anymore. Send me the codes. Brandon Wolf, I'm not talking to you because you've already been eliminated. From the King of the Ring. I'm not even going to bother reading your question. That's what happens if you get eliminated in the King of the Ring.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, of course. I'm not even going to read. Oh, right, I'll read it. Any news on Black Shovel Knight or the order for? Oh yeah, no news on that. I haven't really thought about that. Let's get Shovel Knight out there first. Alrighty, let's do this. Who dat? 2 lucky winners. Hit that teast.
Right, what would it be? One 8. We didn't do one for 117. Okay, so it's 118. Pop, pop. I got this email right yesterday, right? From a certain online retailer, right?
Mm-hmm.
Saying that congratulations, you won a couple of tickets to watch the UEFA Champions final in Spain, right?
Right.
You know, obviously
Tottenham versus
Liverpool, right?
Right.
It's like, make sure you reply back within 24 hours, or else they're gonna choose a different winner.
Right.
I was like, nah, this is like BS, right?
Right.
And I looked at the email. It seems legit, right?
Right.
I was like, oh, it was really late because I didn't actually open my email until late.
Right.
I was like, oh yeah, sure, fine, I'll do it tomorrow. And it's like, nah, this can't be true. So I did a quick search on the net. And it was
Like for scams.
and then in the internet, it's like blew up. It's like a lot of football fans were like disappointed because, oh shit, I thought I won, right? Just hear me out. Yeah? I thought I won. I booked my day off work. It's actually a weekend, right? But I book off that time. I need to take the flight. Blah 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 blah. And then they realized that, you know, the actual email was sent to everyone. Right? There's only supposed to be one winner.
Right.
But it's like sending reward points to individuals, right? But I sent it to the mass newsletter list.
So they made a mistake. They made a mistake.
Yeah, it was.
So it was for one person, but it went to everybody.
It was everybody, right?
Oh, that's a big
boo boo, right?
That's a kind of FRF kind of boo boo.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh my god. So obviously they apologize and all that stuff, yeah, and everyone knew it was kind of like, you know. So they said they would choose a different winner through a different email, but damn, it really got everyone's hopes up, yeah. Like, you know, like return flights, 4-star hotel, 2 people to go and watch it. And it's like, when I looked at it, I was like, oh shit, when is it? When's the date? Because I was worried that it might clash.
I'm glad that you thought about the Friday Q&A.
I was like, oh my god, where is it? So weekend is like on that weekend that you're away.
Right.
And I'm like, oh, that's okay, I'm safe. And I was like, oh, come on.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. You know, hotel from the airport to the hotel, then hotel to the stadium, all provided by the, you know, taxi. I think it's like 250 quid spending.
Which retailer was it?
It definitely went through a rebrand.
Right. Yeah. That's gonna that's a huge subscription basis, right? I mean,
All right.
I don't know why it's finding me so difficult to bloody figure out one of these. All right, let's do it.
Who is it?
This.
Yeah, I know who. What's the name?
Isn't it this?
Right.
Shall we do that or not?
What? But all of it? They're not gonna get that.
No.
That's too cruel.
Is that too mean? Yeah.
That's too mean.
All right.
We're never gonna get home.
all right. I hear you. I see what you're saying. All right. Let's see if we can get this up and running.
What's everyone saying?
What's up with all these secrets?
Secrets. Maria, are you guys muting from time to time, or is my PC effing with me? Yeah, the mute button's just here, Maria. The mic is just in front of us. There's a mute button.
And you can't see it, right?
You just can't see it. So, yeah.
God, why is this not showing?
Hey Vicente, thanks for becoming a follower. Guys, you should follow our main page. Don't just like it. I mean, we'll auto follow as well, but if you haven't, please do follow us.
Take a screenshot of it. Sorry guys, this is pretty lame. Alright, who dat? Get ready. It's time to go.
I'm not ready yet. What is it?
Just the first name is fine.
Just the first name. Make sure it's spelled correctly, guys. The first name of this character. You're going for it, yeah?
Yep.
Alright.
Is everyone ready?
Alright.
Alright.
So easy.
Who dat? Who dat? Is the thing working? Just making sure that the...
Messages are working.
This is not working over here.
Oh, yours is frozen?
Oh god.
Oh god.
Oh god.
Oh god.
Oh god.
I see where you're going, Ricky. But you're so cold. It's freezing.
Hold on. God. My thing's bloody crashing. PC. No one's going to get it from that, so I'm just going to...
Who's Papa the Rapper? You mean Parappa the Rapper, Liam?
Papa the Rapper.
You gotta believe.
Sword bitch. Kick, punch. It's all in the... Was it all in the...
All in the mind?
Maybe. Alright, here we go. Next. Here we go.
Right, chats are working now. Texts are coming in.
Boom. Who dat? Who dat? Who dat? Who they?
First name is fine, guys. Make sure it's spelled correctly.
Oh, there it is.
No. So cold, guys. So cold.
Who they? Who the? Who that? Who they?
Have you seen the new It trailer?
No. What? Number 2?
Yeah, it's correct.
It's looking good. I know you're looking forward to that. I liked the first one.
Yeah, it's really good. Tap, 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 tap. Why is everyone saying Zoidberg?
Who dat? Who dat? Who dat? Who dat? 2 lucky winners.
Come on, spell.
Oh, Chocks.
Must spell correctly.
Absolutely no one.
So easy.
All right. Oh, here you go, Chocks. Absolutely no one. Oh my gosh.
Yes, Kin, we're looking forward to Bayonetta as well.
Who dat? Who dat?
Bayo.
That's a real help. All right, let's do it again.
It's got to be this one.
It's got to make it a bit more obvious, okay?
Yeah. Easy. Right,
Who dat?
I'm ready. Who's got it? Who's coming?
Oh!
I can't see it.
There we go. We got 2. Noggle and Tainted Tail. Tainted Tally. Just missed by Suyabian. Gnoggle and Tainted Tally. So here.
How do you spell it?
So we got here.
G-N-O-G-G-L-E.
Gnoggle.
Yeah.
And then Tainted Tally.
Tainted Tally.
Oh, there you go. Oh, Apple. It was MJP. You wrote Aku.
Yeah, Aku. Aku. Yes.
All right. Noggle, what is your Facebook name? Do we know you? Have you played before? Is this your first time to do a hula?
Are these two on Twitch?
They are both on Twitch.
Oh my god, how's this work?
Oh. It doesn't matter because they're not going to get any points, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, just in case. Well, if they do win, we'll
worry about your name.
We'll worry about how to contact us later.
The problem is, right, the guys don't... Yeah, they can't see what the... You're going to have to look at the comments on our page, in the chat, to see those that are on those sections. So, let me find... Where's the other coin? One over here, one over here. So... Have they made me nicking $2?
Yeah, have you left it as tip? You left it as tip?
Oh, Lord. Oh, it's here.
You found them all, yeah?
I found it. You can PM Pijo. Hey, Eve. Alright, so, second time, since one teaches is better than Sync 2. I can write on the Facebook chat if that makes it easy. Alright. Noggle and can the Twitchers write it on Facebook, please?
What?
The Twitchers, right? No, because they can be like, oh, it's me.
Hold on, are they both on Twitch and Facebook?
Yeah, I guess it's like.
So that view count is bullshit, then, right?
No. But the thing is, right? They're gonna be like, oh, everyone's gonna now be jumping and go, that's me. I'm Noggle on Twitch. They say on Facebook.
Really, guys?
Yeah, exactly.
Really, guys? No, just keep it as themselves.
Yeah. Okay,
yeah, don't jump on this.
Yeah, we don't know.
Just stay on Twitch, guys.
Elizabeth says, hi, I'm Tainted Tally. And then somebody else goes, hi, I'm Tainted Tally too. Or the real Tainted Tally, please stand up.
Dirty guys.
Oh, there you go. I just wrote Elizabeth Tally Elstra. So there she's real. There you go, it's real.
How can it be real?
Because she wrote it from Twitch and she wrote it from Facebook. Okay, that's cool. But the first one is Noggle. So where's Noggle? I am Noggle, says Vince. Alright, and Vince Cossens, go back to Twitch and write I am
nice
Noggle. So I need Noggle to say I am Vince Cossenzo.
Okay, but I am Vince.
Yeah, he's fine. Alright, so Vince and Elizabeth. Let's do it. You got Tainted Tally, her bloody middle name's Tally. You know I made a Tally.
I had Tally in my crew as well.
Did you?
Yeah, we had SpaceX.
Did you?
Yeah. She took off her mask.
Did she?
Yeah.
I made her. Alright, we're going to start it off with...
But you didn't QC her, did you?
I did not QC her. That's so post 2016. Hey, easy.
Alright. Right, let's get started.
Alright, let's get it on.
Colours on that.
Huh?
Colours on that.
I know. It's completely that. It's really
shitty one.
This is like super saturated. Alrighty, let's do this. Noggle, you're up first. No,
Noggle's
Vince.
first. Yeah,
Cosenzo, do it on Facebook. Is that right? No, it doesn't matter where we do it.
What?
Doesn't matter where we do it. Doesn't matter
what are we talking about now?
Do it on Facebook. Most people see it on Facebook. Alright.
Yeah.
Alright, so Vince, you're first. Here we go. 3 coins, 2 hands. For a chance to win 500 war points. Or you're going to choose hand number 1, 2, 3, or 4. Or I can offer you 100 points to walk away now. Just for free. If you do decide to go for hand 1, 2, or 3, or 4, let us know in the comments. You have a 75% chance to get this right. Alright, Sweet Vince is on Facebook.
Alright. He's a top fan. He's a top fan.
I like it.
He's a top fan. You can't see it. You can't see that on Twitch, can you?
No, you can't. I think.
Do they have that kind of indicator?
We've got 3s and 2s, and Vince has already gone for number 2. Right, I can tell you if you went for hand number 1, you would have got yourself 500 war points. If you went for hand number 3, you would have got yourself 500 war points. But you decided to go for hand number 2, 3, 2, 1.
Lucky.
Good job. 2 coins, 3 hands. For a chance to win 1,000 reward points, or I'll give you 600 points, 650 points for free right now to walk away. Don't need to do it. If you decide to be cray-cray and go for hand number 1, 2, or 3, let us know in the comments of which one you're going to go for.
That's the kind of thing, isn't it? If they pass level 1 with 500, if they pass level 1 with 500, obviously it's up against the 1,000, right?
Right.
But if they don't want to take it and they were happy with 500 before, they could have got 650.
Yeah. Larissa says 3. Chris Harrington says not 1. Vince says 3. You're just playing, and he's being so polite about it.
What?
It's like 3, please. So you're polite about it. I can tell you if you have a hand number 2, you're going to have 1,000 reward points. You had the option of 650 in your hand. You decided to spit on it and go for hand number 3. 3, 2, 1. Don't like it. I don't like it.
50-50.
It just takes out so many people every single time.
What, 50-50?
50-50.
That should be the easiest.
Now this is for 2,000 reward points, right, Chocks? But I will give you 1.5 just to call it quits. Do you know how many people lose at this stage? Here we have a flower and a number. You have a 50-50 chance to get this right. And so many have failed here, Vince. Are you going to take that 1,500 to walk away? Or are you going to go for it?
That still works in favour of the winner. It doesn't have that kind of risk to it.
I need to, lower it down?
Yeah.
All right, so I take it back.
You know who wants to be a millionaire, right? They go for like 5 rounds, and then they guarantee 1,000, right?
Right.
And then from that 1,000, there's another like 5 rounds.
Right.
But
if
they lose it, they drop all the way down to 1,000. It's not big enough to drop, because it seems like, okay, fine, I was happy with my 1,000. Now you're offering me 1,500 not to take the 2,000 question. I would have, some people would be happy with that.
I also just like people to be walking away because they know that I just don't want them to try and even think about it. I'm trying to offer them, I want them to walk away.
Right.
Because I don't like the idea of anyone ever getting to the top. And then, obviously, if he walks away...
People say,
of course, if he walks away, everyone's going to be like, boo, Vince!
No, the point is, like, I don't think these guys are going to boo Vince. I think, it's a good call,
But if he does, I've given him the offer of 1.5, right?
Right.
Therefore, if he decides to spit on the hand that's trying to offer him to be nice,
well,
then
we could put down on record that he's a.
I'll walk with the 1K. I've just offered you 1.5. If you want to walk with the 1K, that's pretty. He's too nice.
It's too nice.
He's too nice.
Yeah.
All right, Vince. Congrats. I'm giving you the 1.5.
Okay.
Because I offered you 1.5, although you were happy with the 1. Congratulations. Let us know what you would have been going. Let us know what you would have gone for if you went for it.
You'll be giving more points away, you know that, this way.
I know. I understand that. That's true. I should probably just offer a lot less then. Yeah? Like 1.1. Just so that I take the piss, right?
Nah. It should be done in a way.
What would you have gone for?
Yeah, which one you going for? Would you go for number?
He would have chosen the number.
A number.
Well, I can tell you, it would have been the flower. So you were correct. Well done, mate. 1.5, Vince Cosenzo. All right. Phil's going to be busy boy. I have no problems giving away for that. 1.5k Huda points for Vince, please. All righty. Elizabeth. Let's do this. I offer you $10. Let's do this. All right, 3 coins, 2 hands.
4 hands.
Oh yes, that's the one. For a chance to win 500 raw points, do you go for hand number 1, 2, 3, or 4, or do you walk away with a free 200 points? Let us know in the comments. Elizabeth saying, "Let's go." Get it. Psh, psh. Hand number 1, 2, 3, or 4. Get it. MJP says 4. Gemini says 4. Jasmine says 2.
Oh,
She says she's going to go for number 4.
Number 4, yeah.
Doesn't want the 200 points. Alright then. If you went for hand number 1, you would have yourself 500 points. If you went for hand number 3, you would have yourself 500 points. You do 1. Nice. Nicely done. 2 coins, 3 hands for a chance to win 1,000 war points. Do you go for hand number 1, 2, or 3, or I give you a 600. Is that enough? 600? 550?
I don't. It still needs a bit of risk element to it. Yeah, there's not enough risk element to that. Maybe you only offer that kind of thing a little bit later on, because these early rounds are quite easy,
right?
And then it's like, let's say they're going to go for a 2,000, and we go, hey, you know what? We're gonna offer you like, I don't know,
okay,
800 or whatever, 800. Because they either lose nothing.
That's a good point. Oh yeah, it should be less than what they're getting.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, of course. Of course, you're absolutely right. I'll take my chances on number 1. Fair enough.
Number 1, okay.
If you went for hand number 2, you would have got yourself 1,000 war points, but you decided to go for hand number. But they will just walk. They already have points already.
What do you mean?
In 3, 2, 1. Now she's got points now. She's got a point of 1,000 now, right?
Why
would you offer her 800 for fuck's sake? She's already got 1,000.
No, not got 1,000 because.
Why would she choose 800? Because she's got 1,000.
Why would she choose?
She's got 1,000 already in the bank. Why on earth would she go? Oh yeah, okay, I'll take 800 then.
No, there's got to be a risk element to that. There's got to be a risk element to that.
Well, she would not take the 800.
I know she wouldn't take 100 because she should walk away with 1,000. I'm just thinking. That's why you don't offer it every round. I don't know. It's good to fine tweak that. Let's fine tweak that.
Find the right spot, right?
Find the right spot. I see what you're saying. They could just walk away with that. That's already guaranteed.
Yeah.
Because every round is pretty much guaranteed. Or maybe we don't give them a chance to walk away every single time.
Oh shit! Yes. Modify. Who that? That's it. So, if you don't get this, you go back to the rankings of 500. That's what it is. That's what it is. You don't guarantee to get 1,000 points, right? If you look, right, you're 500. You're on 500 points, right? Okay, round 1 is you get 500,
Sorry,
right?
guys.
Round 1 you get 500 reward points, right?
I only get 500, yeah.
Round 2, if you get to 1,000,
yeah,
you can't walk away.
Right.
You can't walk away on 1,000. You must go to the next safe zone, right?
Yeah.
And the
It's
safe
just like
zone
Who Wants to
is
Be a
round
Millionaire?
is like round 3.
Yeah, we say 2,000 is safe zone.
Right.
You can either walk away with that. Or
Right.
Right.
That's it. So when they get to round 2, which is 1,000 points, right? You cannot walk away with it. You must go to round 3.
Right.
Or you could take the banker's choice of 600 and walk away. Because you know that. Yes.
But let's be fair. Not right now. Not right now.
You can walk away at any time on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. That's a good point. This is FREF style.
Yeah. We don't have that. We don't have 10 rounds.
Yeah.
Like,
So what it is
we
you
don't have 10
must
rounds.
go. If you go for round 2, you must go for round 3. Because they're not guaranteed points. You have to get through that safe and then get to that safe zone. You've got to get to the checkpoint. That's what it is. It's a checkpoint. Make sense? Holy smokes, it's fucking 1:30. Can we get on with it? All right. What is it?
What is it?
Are we 50-50? We're 50-50? Oh my god.
Are we 50-50?
Are we 50-50?
Yeah, we're 50-50
Jesus
already.
Christ. Go on, Bennett. All right, here we have a flower and a number. Here you go. Pew! I give you nothing.
Everyone's confused.
I think the original Who Dat is better. You just need to think of better hiding the. You just need to be better at hiding the coin. All right. Too complicated for no reason. No, it's not complicated for no reason. It's more incentive to then offer them less points.
What?
It's more incentive to offer them less points. We're gonna figure that out. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Gotta be savage about it.
Yeah, savage. Have more stages.
Have more stages.
Yeah, figure it out. We gotta figure it out. Revamp it all. Everyone gets denied. Alrighty, Elizabeth. You're gonna go for flower or number? Let us know in the comments, or you can walk away with 1,000 raw points, or you don't even choose and I give you a 1.1. Allow for 1.1. Yeah, 1.1.
Yeah, just keep it the
Keep
same.
it low. We'll see how it works.
Same as Vince.
Yeah, see how it works.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Another one who wants to be a hero. Another one who wants the glory.
What?
She's going for it.
Well, technically this would be the last one with the current rules.
True that.
She will be the very last player to play the current rules.
So let her go, and then she finally gets all the way, right?
Yeah, and then she'll be the one that wins.
Everybody fucking wins it. Can you imagine? What's she gone for? Flower.
Yeah. Good luck, Elizabeth. Oh! Should have changed the bloody rules a long time ago. Fuck. Oh. So if this was under the new rules, you must play the next round. You cannot walk away with a 2,000.
I don't like any of it right now, Chocks. I'll tell you that much. I've already been denied this week at King of the Ring. I can't be getting 8K in my face. In my face. I can't have that. I'm about to get bitch slapped up by Sekiro on Sunday. I can't take it. I can't get it.
It's like thousands and thousands of dollars you're giving away every week.
Yeah, I know.
Who does that?
I know, right?
Does any like other company does that?
Why would you have to keep playing?
And you cannot blame it on the game. You have to blame it on your own your skills. Was he said that? Why would you have to keep playing?
If she has to play the next round, she'd only risk losing half. We have to figure it all out.
Yeah,
later on, we'll figure it out.
Right
now, I'm like.
Right now, she could keep. She got
2,000.
Yeah, right now she can walk away with 2,000,
or keep it cool. I give you 2.5k. Walk away. 2.5k. Otherwise, you're going for 4, and you can lose it all. Right?
No.
Of course it is. I'm trying to get her to not do it.
Get her to not do it by offering more points. Yeah?
Yes. I'm trying to because I'm shitting myself now. I don't like anyone getting past. I'm usually.
Sure, I get it.
Yeah. I'm a little bit worried.
Under the current situation.
Exactly right.
Yeah.
I would offer her 2.5 to walk.
She says she's gonna go play all the way, right?
She's not gonna do that. Don't do it.
She only meant that round, right?
Yeah, she only meant that time. She's already gone anyway. If you do decide to be cray-cray, we have 1 coin.
Cray.
And 3 hands for a chance to
1
win.
1 coin and 3 hands.
For a chance to win.
All right.
4,000 points.
4,000.
You have a 33% chance of getting this right.
All right.
You can go for hand number 1, 2, or 3, or walk away with 2.5. You're on 2. You can walk away with 2.5, but 4 is up for grabs.
All right, Elizabeth. This is all about you. Only you.
Take the 2.5. Don't be cray-cray. 2.5. Some nice. She's walking away with a 2.5. Let us know what you would have gone for. I think yes, I'm all right with that. So I've not been able to deny anyone, to be honest with you.
That way you won't be denying anyone.
A lot of people are taking it, right?
Yeah, I know they will. Puss.
Yeah, I want to, and it's.
She'll gamble on 2 if I kept on playing, right? She'll gamble on 2. Right, let me just mark this down.
I'd gamble on 2 if I kept playing.
Well, hold on. What level she's reached? She's reached level 4, right? And I'm just making this official for you, Elizabeth, and walked away
with 2.5.
With. Oh my God. So you've already given him 4. You've already given that 4K.
I don't feel like I've been quite ruthless, to be honest with you. I feel like I've been rather generous with the points.
Yes.
But I can tell you, if you'd gone for hand number 1, you would have lost all your points. But you decided to go for hand number 2 and 3, 2, 1. Thank fucking God she walked away. Thank God. She took the bait for 2.5 because I would be boo-hooing at having to give her 4.
So she would have got 4.
Deny the extra points. Can I really?
Shall we see how far she would have gone next round? Because she
Okay,
got
she got that one right.
Because
Okay, all right, yeah,
we're gonna change the rules, right? We're gonna change.
Well, you haven't figured out what it is.
I wonder if she would like.
Yeah.
She's gonna play the last round anyway.
Yeah,
Let's see if she wins 8K.
8K, okay, yeah, it's quite interesting. Okay,
so it's 4 hands.
Because we never get this far, do we?
We never got this
never
far.
got this far.
Only once, right?
Right. 1 coin, 4 hands for a chance to win.
Right. This is what you would have won, assuming that you won 4,000 last round.
Yeah, you would be on 8K right now. Would you have gone for 1, 2, 3, or 4?
This is her first time playing, right?
I think she says it's the second time.
This is the second time.
I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, let us know, Elizabeth. Is this your first time playing? That would be crazy if you went all the way through and like we said, oh yeah, we're gonna change the rules now, and then she won on the last.
Yeah, I know, right?
No, this is her first time playing.
Oh, it's the first time. It's a beginner's luck, isn't it?
It is. It is true. Beginner's luck is true. So, yeah, which one would you go for? Hand 1, 2,
3, or 4? Oh, like deal or no deal, they finish the game off. Ah.
Oh, okay.
Cedric Bordeaux says 4.
That's nuts if she gets this one right.
I'll guess 1. I can tell you if you went for hand number 2, you would have lost all your money. If you also went for hand number 3, you would have lost all your money. And if you know anything about the name of our company, you would have gone for 3, 2, 1. Obviously, hand number 4. So she wouldn't have. Yeah, she would have let us. So she was good to walk. I think she did the right call.
Sure. I mean, in this situation, she did a good.
She did a cool call. Good call. All right, there you go. What a first one to get.
Good one, guys. Yeah, back to back.
I feel like I've given away points a lot more than I. I think maybe I'm taking it. I like actually to deny people.
There's a lot of walkers.
Yeah. I feel like I want to deny people more than I want people to walk off. To be honest with you, I think I should only offer it at like a higher level. Like I should only offer it. Maybe we just offer it at 50-50. Don't offer it earlier. I'm not sure.
Yeah, when you offer it at 50-50, but you offer it more than the first couple of rounds, but still below the 50-50. So you're forcing them to play the next one.
Right.
Or you take a little bit less, but you still win more than the first couple of rounds.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Now you did a great job, Elizabeth. Congrats. Yeah. Congrats. All right, Chocks, let's wrap this one up. We've gone well over.
You've got the points given, yeah?
Well, I've told Phil to do it. Yeah.
Right.
So you guys will be contacted in the
sometime next week.
Yeah, probably.
Sometime next week.
We've got to figure out the who that formula somehow. All right, Chocks, let's do these. Wrapping up. Any announcements or anything like that? Like notices, shout outs that you normally do?
No, that's it.
All right.
I believe so this week, yeah.
All right then.
All right, guys. So, yep, you still got, 22 hours to validate if you just join the stream. If you're pre-ordering now, no need to validate. Any questions, make sure to check out the FAQ. Any other questions, make sure to send a CS ticket or ask one of our admins. And, yeah, thanks for the support of Jet Black. We look forward to getting that out of the way and start moving on to the next anime piece. So yeah, we're working towards our next pre-order, so hopefully we can have that sometime
towards the end of this month. I would say, give it a bit of time.
Okay, let's see how that goes. But
what I also would say is I'm going to write a poll in a question in the club about how we can evolve Huda into what sort of possible things. It'll be interesting to see what people come up with.
Make it fair.
Yeah. You're very welcome, Elizabeth. You did a great job. All right, good. I like it, Chocks. I will be back at it again on Sunday, 10 p.m. till 2 a.m. Hong Kong time for Sekiro Let's Play Search number 5. I look forward to seeing you guys there. Thank you for those who came out to see me last week, and we'll hope to see you again this week.
Make sure you share it to your own friends on your own page.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, the Alex Davis as well. So share it into the main page and share it into the club, and then share it into your own friends list.
Okay, I will do. All right, sounds good. Okay, thank you so much again for all of that. There will be a feeding frenzy in the next 15 minutes, so make sure you check that out in the club. All that good stuff. And I would switch Sekiro back to the way it was, points for all death. No.
Make sure to vote Alphonse, guys, and Toys TV.
Yes, please do that.
Yes, please.
Sekiro is designed to have 2 deaths. It's in the title. So that's how it's supposed to be. Why don't you put a stream countdown widget for Paige?
Stream countdown.
What is that? I need to find that out. I'm afraid that is when he died 10 times. Death Point Sunday. Absolutely. All right. Nice one, guys. Thank you very, very much for joining us this week. We can't do it without you. Thank you so much for that. This has been Friday Q&A with Chocks in a 118. It has been the 10th of May, 2019. Have a great day, America. Good evening, EU. You should be sleeping, Asia and Australia. Chocks and I, they will be back at it again, of course, next week for Friday Q&A with Chocks in a 119. Just for, just for the usual good stuff. And, thanks so much for hanging out with us.
Yeah.
All right. Nice one. For those that missed the Guts video, we will be showing that separately sometime later on. So you can check that all, etc., and all that good stuff. I'm your host, Alex.
I'm Chockles.
FRF is love.
FRF is life.
And we'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Laters.